We're live. We're live. We're live. Core. We're live. Core. We're here.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's good, man? What's good? It's been a long ride. Yeah. What's up?
Let's just start, bro. Do they have a chance?
Who?
You know who I'm talking about. Do they have a chance?
Who has a chance? No. What are you talking
You know
about?
who I'm talking about. Who do they have a chance?
Oh, is it? You talking about tomorrow's finals or?
Yes, tomorrow's final. Who
Oh.
do they have a chance?
Bro, hold on. Give me a second.
Okay. I don't know if they do. This is one of the hardest games to predict.
You tell me. You tell me first, and then I'll give my.
Bro, it's just I was just on HH. I was just saying, bro, it's too easy. It can't be this easy for Real Madrid, bro. It can't be this easy. No way.
Yeah.
No way they could just pull up like this and win a Champions League in the final without struggling. Like people think that there's gonna be zero struggle in the final. Zero. I can't. First of all, I don't want that. I don't want to tune in and just watch a domination by Real Madrid. I don't want that shit.
Yeah.
Second of all, it's just like, how can it be that easy to get number 15? Dortmund has to have something in store. Edin Terzic has to have some tactics or some whatever to stop Real Madrid from doing anything tomorrow. There needs to be something. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I honestly don't. Part of me says Real Madrid will win, but that other half of me is saying it's not easy. It's not that easy. There's no way Real Madrid could just pull up in a final against Dortmund and just win. There has to be something is going to happen tomorrow that's going to change the narrative. Something is going to happen tomorrow where in that 90 minutes, people are going to be shocked. Like something has to happen. It's not going to be 3-0, right? It's not going to be 4-0, 3-1, 5-0, 5-1, 5-2. It can't be. There's no way. So
the thing about it is it's just so inevitable. Like you see how Thanos in the Avengers. I don't know if you watched that scene, but like when he snapped the thing, he said, "Oh, it's inevitable." Like, I don't know how Dortmund beat Roma. This is my thing about
Romans in Greek. That's Romans in Greek.
What's up, Greek? What's up? What's up, Greek? What's up, Luke? What's going on? This is my problem with Real Madrid. Is I don't know how you stop them. Because the problem is, even if, let's say, Dortmund keeps them at bay to a certain extent, at the end of the day, Real Madrid is going to win by a comeback win. Or they're going to win by 1-0. Or they're gonna win by extra time. Or they're going to even win by penalty. Like, it's like, pick your poison. You don't know what poison you want to pick. So it's like, I think I'd rather see Real Madrid dominate Dortmund than just see like how Real Madrid did to Bayern, where like
you don't want hope. You don't want hope, is what you're saying.
Like I really don't want hope. I think it should be a 5-1 Real Madrid domination, like personally, for me, because
you think it should, or that's what you know that you want, like you said, should. You think that's going to happen, or that's what you want to happen?
Like for me, my prayer is Vinny scoring a hat trick.
Why? Why is that your prayer?
Because like I have this agenda. There's this agenda that I have, and I know a lot of people don't like it, but there's this agenda I have. I really think if he scores a hat trick in the UCL final, somehow, some way, finds a way to win that Copa America for Brazil, bro. You don't know about. I'm putting in my head of Messi. I'm being serious. I'm being serious. This guy. Look.
I think whatever you're smoking, man, you gotta lay off.
No. Hold up. Listen.
Wait, say that again. Say that one more time,
guys. For everybody in the back, from everybody who's watching this and so forth. If Vinny, I'm telling you this, if Vinny could get a hat trick tomorrow, and win this Copa America, bro, please give him give him the Ballon d'Or. He's better than Messi. I don't want anyone to even. I don't even want anybody to even comment about. Oh,
What do
Messi
you mean? Bro? How is that all of a sudden a
that would
fact?
be
How would
dog.
that be a fact? How would that be a fact?
With this Brazil team, that would be dog. To get Copa America with this Brazil team, but this Brazil team is not the Ronaldinho, Cafu.
Bro's acting like Argentina's some powerhouse.
You said what?
You're acting like Argentina, some powerhouse, when their midfield is literally Paredes and nobodies. Like, come on.
No. But the thing is, you have to
He
understand.
hasn't even scored 5 goals for Brazil.
You see, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, if he can win this Copa America, because I really wanted to go. I really wanted, but I just feel like Jude is gonna win it. I don't know. I have this small feeling. I feel like Jude is gonna have a really good game tomorrow instead of Vinny. I just don't know why. Because look, Jude has everything in his favor. He has the England team. He has the Real Madrid team. So he wins. Let's say he scores tomorrow. All he needs is a goal tomorrow. He scores tomorrow. And then then the Ballon d'Or is his. You get what I'm saying? So, man, but to be honest, like, guys, it's a no-brainer. Like, this Dortmund team, they're not gonna have. I'm sorry. Next year's Champions League is gonna be different because there's not gonna be. From what I'm hearing, they're not gonna do it like how they did this one, where
it's a different format. It's a new format.
A new format, yeah. So it's gonna be a powerhouse versus another powerhouse instead of it being an underdog versus a powerhouse, which is this season. So, yeah, man, Dortmund they stand no chance. I'm sorry, Dortmund stand no chance. I know Real Madrid don't have Tuchmani, but Real Madrid don't even need Tuchmani to beat Dortmund. That's my honest opinion. I think they can easily control because that Dortmund midfield is shit. I'm sorry, bro. Sabitzer.
Respect Sabitzer.
No. Like, I'm sorry, guys. Like, be honest. Aside from they beat us in Bundesliga, fine. I give them credit this season, and maybe
Tuchel tax.
And Tuchel. I mean, well, yeah, but bro, that midfield is just terrible. Like, I'm just so sorry. It's really, really terrible. I don't think they can match up with Real Madrid. To be honest, I really don't.
Okay, Romans, man, thoughts on the game tomorrow, bro?
Hey, look, I think Real Madrid will win, right? But we were saying the same thing.
It can't be easy, right? It can't be.
We were saying the same thing with PSG. It's gonna be a sacrifice. Mbappe will torch them. A lot of people said the same thing with Atletico. Atletico will cook these dudes. I remember some people even saying PSV, top of the Eredivisie, they will smoke Dortmund. People didn't even have Dortmund getting out of their group with PSG and AC Milan, and they finished top. So I think Dortmund in the league and in the Champions League are two totally different teams, and there's a shot. It's going to be close. It's not going to be a thrashing because Real Madrid always they just keep it close for some reason. They can, but I don't think so. It's like Real Madrid in the final. Ancelotti, he'll raise that eyebrow, and then everything will go his way.
Bro, guys, remember when you see the Bayern game, right? That was.
Why are you talking about us? No. I'm tired of us.
No. I'm coming.
I'm done, bro. I'm done. I want to focus on tomorrow and then the Euros. I'm done. I don't want to talk about it.
I understand. Listen. The thing is, right? That was the closest I feel like any team is to beating Real Madrid. I don't think you get ever closer than that because that was getting to the 90th minute. If
I mean, technically,
we took them to penalties, so
we could have took. Bro, we could have took them to penalties, and also we could have won that game. So it was more in our advantage, but we bottled it. That's the thing. You get what I'm saying?
Let's not speak on that game again.
You said what?
Please, let's not speak on that game again.
I'm saying, it's nightmares, bro.
You guys,
nightmare attacks.
It's not like the worst L ever, but it's like
It's
it's
painful,
just a game
dude.
that
That game was
painful.
It hurts.
is it really though? Look, I don't want to speak on it, but like I've actually seen us lose while actually playing better than the other team.
Yeah,
We didn't deserve to go through, so it's like I'm kind of like whatever.
No,
yeah,
I was
You know?
hurt, bro. I was hurt, bro. We were 5-6 minutes away. 5-6 minutes away
Yeah.
from.
yeah,
I only feel bad for
yeah.
Neuer. That's all I feel bad for.
Me too. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
man
Greek.
was a couple minutes away from being a legend.
Tomorrow's game, Greek, bro. What's gonna
It's
happen, dude?
I think it'll just go like Liverpool Tottenham in 2019. It'll just be that again.
No, I don't want to watch a
Oh,
shit
that's
game,
true.
bro.
Like I'm saying, like Madrid could be up 1-0 in the first 30 seconds, like Liverpool.
Damn. If
Hell
Madrid
no.
are up in the
Hell
first
no.
30 seconds, I'm turning the
way.
TV off. I'm
Like,
turning it off. I'm done.
The reason is like you got to look at the actual like mentality.
Yeah,
Like Dortmund have their pressure because they're going to be there again. Madrid have their pressure because you don't want to be the team to lose. Like of all the Madrid teams to lose, you don't want to be the ones. But you know what team does better under pressure. That's why it's over.
exactly.
They're opposites.
To be fair, I don't think Dortmund have that much pressure on them because no one expected them to be in this final.
It's not about the outside though. Those fans and the players know they're going to be there again. Madrid players know they'll be back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's a pressure, man. Those like Sancho. When's the next time
Like,
he's seeing a final?
imagine losing to Dortmund in the Champions League final. That would be crazy. Like,
I think
that would
yeah.
actually be
I would
don't
be
know
so
anything
happy
crazy.
though. I would be so happy. Oh my gosh, I'd be so
I
happy.
don't want to see either of these pricks win. Those guys are the reason we're painted as the bad guys in world football.
Yeah,
Because those
Yeah, that's true.
those fuckers are victims. Always the victims. They never take any blame for all the failures they do.
Yeah.
You see Leverkusen, the biggest bozos in Europe, go invincible because they just did some right stuff. They spent properly, got a good coach.
Yep.
Dortmund have all the resources to do that. They're the reason we won 10 in a row.
yeah.
11.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 11. I forgot that one. That one was sweet. But that's why it's over because Madrid they're just villains. You know, they don't play this stupid underdog story. Like Dortmund is like I said this I think one time too, my friend. Like Dortmund are that team. They're like those people in high school that act like they're poor, but they're one of the richest ones in the friend group. Like that is what it is.
That's so true, bro. Oh my god, that's so true.
I can't respect that. So I don't want to see either of them win. But for me, I'd rather want Madrid to do it. Like I don't want to see these guys beat us and then lose in Wembley to Dortmund. Screw that. Because that means we went out for nothing, bro.
But I don't want.
We didn't go out to Madrid to see Dortmund win the title at Wembley.
The thing is, I don't. Every time my team loses, like the team loses, I don't really support the team that beat us. Like I don't give a shit. Like I'm never gonna support.
I saw my team lift this in Wembley, and listen, I don't even like Cruz. I don't like that dude. And
You don't like Toni Kroos?
hell no! After what he did to me in 2012, screw that. Screw that shit.
Oh no!
You don't know what he did, do you?
No, I know what he did.
You
have to be honest. He's literally the most completest midfielder.
No, you know what this guy did in that penalty shootout, right?
No, I know what he did. I know what he did.
That's why this guy got booed, man. You can't chicken out in a penalty shootout.
No. But the thing is,
Neuer was never supposed to take that penalty.
You have to understand.
He stepped up because everyone else chickened out.
Neuer fucking destroyed that penalty though. He fucking put it in the top.
Yeah, but that's why. Listen, I don't even. That's how much I hate this guy Tony because of that crap. Yeah, it's a shame the world don't even know about that. Only Bayern fans do, and then they ask why this guy gets booed.
No. That's disrespectful. I'm sorry, Tony K. I don't care. Even whatever he's done to, I know he's done a lot against my club. I get it, but just look at his overall play.
I never insulted him as a player. He's going to go down as one of the greatest midfielders I've ever seen.
I agree.
No, Corey, I hear what he's saying, bro. Yeah, you can't chicken out in that moment. You have to.
I'm just like people call this guy like super calm in big games, and then it's like his whole reputation is almost a lie. The guy's just not emotional. That's why people say he's super calm in pressure situations. But it's like, is that really true? Because we all know,
Like, yeah, bro, you let Alaba take a penalty before you.
no, and he missed the penalty against Madrid. He missed it.
Alaba was
No,
19 too. Alaba was
Yeah.
fucking
bro.
19.
Yeah,
man.
This guy's performance.
I respect Alaba
This,
for
this guy's performance in that 2014 World Cup final was carried by Schwein. Like, if we're being honest, that guy
Well,
didn't show me.
I say that all the time, bro. Schweinsteiger was the best midfielder in that
Best
team. And
midfielder.
bro,
Yeah.
remember his backwards header to Neuer that almost caused a goal. But
Oh,
he
yeah.
bro, I remember I was in
Oh my
Dusseldorf in the
God.
bar, and watching the game, like the sports bar. And bro, when he made that header, everyone just went.
It's quiet.
And then that bum Higuain tried a first time volley. We're like, oh, thank God that guy's a fucking. Oh my God.
Yeah, but
People
back to
forget
Cruz.
that, bro. Cruz, bro. I don't
He's
know.
still
Anyway, this
he's
is
a freaking baller at Ken. Like, I remember this dude would score some worldies against Arsenal on our team.
yeah. Remember his first
Yeah.
time out against Arsenal, top of the box, top right corner.
Man,
I don't know. I just, if you're asking me, which Disney Plus story do I want more? Do I want the Cruz final game at Real Madrid Champions League lift?
I want that.
Or do I want Marco Reus Champions League lift?
Nah, I don't want that.
I'll take
I want
Cruz,
Marco
man.
Reus. Marco Reus Champions League lift would hit better than would hit better.
I
What
mean,
has he done? No.
it's never
What has
been-
Royce done? What has Royce
Bro,
done?
Kane has gotten all the smoke his whole career. Yeah, Royce is also a waste of a career. Almost just as much. Almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's more injuries. Like
Is it really? Though?
Kane wasted his career by deciding to stay at
No.
Spurs 4
Royce
years
could
ago,
have
or
gone
3 years
somewhere. Royce was always talented enough to go somewhere at some point. Like,
But
he's
okay,
still
but
one
you
of-
say that. But was a club ever seriously interested in tempting him away from Dortmund?
True. That's why I'm saying you should have forced himself out when
Yeah.
the Barcelona offer for Lewandowski
If-
wasn't that open.
if
until
Royce
that dude
want-
did
if
what he had
Royce-
to do.
wanted it enough, he could have made contacts with Bayern if he wanted it enough, and then we could have picked him up.
Like, that's the
Like
difference.
I
between,
already
like,
know we
you
would have if he wanted it.
Like
But
this
yeah,
dude,
but you say that, but at what phase? Like, okay, so we got Götze, right? 2014-15.
Yeah.
Okay, we still have Robin, Ribery. Okay, Götze kind of leaves. We have Muller kind of resurges. Like, when
What
would
was his
his
fit?
time at when should he have came then? Because like
Yeah.
not to come to us. I'm saying just leave. Either leave the country. If
I know,
you're
but
not
I'm
going to
saying if
Bayern.
he came to Bayern, like if because Roman
That
said
was never
he
going to happen.
he could have always did the Bayern move. Exactly,
had
he would have
Muller.
never came to Bayern.
We had
No
Thomas
way.
Muller. Muller was never going anywhere.
Right. Okay.
But the
I
issue
think
is,
Real Madrid. I mean, I think Royce was. Royce could have always gone to. When I think of Royce outside of Germany, the only teams I see him at, and let's say like it's a fully fit Royce. Let's not take into account injuries or whatever. If we're talking about Royce at his best, and let's talk like 2014, 15, 16, like when he was really much like
Yeah,
his
peak
most mature
Royce.
form.
Yeah.
When I see him outside of Germany, I always thought he could have gone to Liverpool.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
remember back then in 2015-16, Liverpool still wasn't this big team. Klopp
Yeah.
just came, and they had freaking like Adam Lambert and Balotelli. Like that
I'll
was
tell you.
no. But here's the thing, though. You got to realize
That's
when
true.
the guy saw Lewandowski leave for Bayern, then you see Götze leave for Bayern. I'm getting out. I ain't
Yeah.
staying there any longer because you know that it's over,
Yeah.
bro.
yeah,
even took almost.
and so that
We took
Liverpool
almost.
was one of the teams I always saw him going to. I could always see him going to. I could always see him going to Chelsea,
Chelsea. Yeah.
and Barcelona or Real Madrid. I could have definitely seen.
What
him there.
about Man City?
No,
Nah, he's a guy that's got to express
no,
himself.
yeah.
You don't think so?
that's not.
He's talented
Honestly,
enough to
for
play.
me, I only see him in the Prem.
Because 15,
I don't
16,
see it.
right?
I don't see him in La Liga. If I'm being honest, I only saw him going to Premier League and Chelsea,
He would have been great
Spurs,
in La Liga.
Liverpool, one of those clubs.
I thought he would, bro. I don't care what anyone says, and I think La Liga is fixing itself, and they're kind of the overall play in La Liga is getting quicker. But bro, in the 2010s, and no one, I feel like no one else like will say it, but it was such a slow ass league. That league is so slow. The general play.
Yeah, but that's why it suits him.
Royce would have cooked at Barcelona or Real Madrid.
Technically, like just a technical
Yeah.
standpoint, he's amazing. But
Yeah.
it's also like I know you're saying these things like where do you picture him and stuff. I'll tell you this for a fact. 1 year ago, I never thought in my lifetime I'm seeing Kane play for Bayern. A year
Yeah.
ago, zero.
That's true.
Zero.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
So you never really know, like it's this sport's crazy.
But at the
But-
same time, though,
but-
like, I guess, like, I definitely would have saw Kane at Real Madrid first, like before Bayern.
Bayern,
I never saw it even for Madrid. Like I just never saw the guy leave
I
us
kind of
first.
did, because last
I
summer
think
I
that guy's
thought,
too nice.
last summer when it became serious that Kane was gonna leave, the only two places I thought he'd go are Real Madrid and Bayern. Those are the only two places.
Yeah, but I didn't think anything was actually going to get done as long as that prick Levy was in charge. You saw what that guy did to us.
Yeah. He
That
finessed
guy-
us. He finessed us, man.
And now they're stuck with Timo Werner. They just got him for another year.
Oh, it's tough. It's whatever, man. But it's
Okay.
like
Yeah.
the issue is right. It's for Royce. I mean, man, the guy's legs are half broken already, and you're basically betting on him. You're betting on Dortmund to have the
Wait,
best game of their lives.
Does Royce get minutes tomorrow?
No.
He'll come off the bench, but
He'll come off the
He'll
bench.
come off
but
the bench.
Maybe
for
the
me
last.
personally, I don't really know what I do if I'm Dortmund because I still don't understand how they play.
Okay, I need to look at their team one more time. Okay, let's think of it. Dortmund setup: Kobel in goal, Schlotterbeck, Hummel center back, Ian
Okay.
Maatsen left back, Ryerson right back, probably Emre Can Sabitzer double pivot. You have Brandt at the attacking mid, Sancho right, Adeyemi or Bino Gittins on the left, and Fulkrug up top.
You see,
Yeah.
Brandt is the guy to look out for. I think if, like I said, if he has a really good game, they got a chance. Him and Sancho. Those are the two players I'm looking more so to.
It's on the keeper
I think
and
it's Fulkrug.
Fulkrug.
I think it's Fulkrug.
and full
I don't
crew.
think it's Brandt. I think it's Fulkrug because when Dortmund get out at Real Madrid,
Yeah.
and I know a bunch of strikers that feel because Rudiger, I think, is the best 1v1 defender against strikers at the moment. Him and
Yeah.
1v1 against any striker in the world,
Mhm.
I am taking Antonio Rudiger. Can Fulkrug get the space, hold the ball up against Rudiger, and can
That's the
Adeyemi,
thing.
and Sancho get up quick enough?
That's the
Yeah,
thing.
that's the Dortmund game plan. Like
Yeah.
most of Dortmund's goals come for the wide areas anyway. I mean, that's where most of their threat in the Champions League at least has
Mhm.
been through the
But
wide area.
we've just been shown though that like not just Fulkrug. I'm looking at the defense. It's the keeper
Yeah.
and one of the center backs at least.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they're defending for most of the game.
Yeah.
And that's
They're-
that's my issue because
Yeah.
I know Hummel's got 2 semifinal man of the matches, and the reason why I have no, I want things to be different. I want Dortmund to win more than I want Real Madrid to
But
win.
we know
But
it's
the-
not gonna happen.
But the reason why I can't really say Dortmund with any sort of confidence is because most people will say Dortmund's chance in this game is to sit back and counter, right?
Yeah.
But the issue is with Dortmund, they don't even park the bus well.
Well, exactly.
Against PSG,
Exactly.
why do you think PSG hit the fucking post 10 times? Because these
That's
guys
exactly what I was saying.
these guys
That's
don't know how to
exactly-
because the one avenue for victory that I think Dortmund has to take, they're not even good at. Like that's why I can't sit here. My only reason I say Dortmund could potentially win is because I believe in football, shit just can't just be this easy. It can't be this easy.
But the thing
Yeah.
is, you have to actually approach it the opposite way and take the game to them. Because
I don't think so.
I'll tell you why.
That's
I'll
a
tell you why. You
huge
can't
mistake.
play to Dortmund's strengths. Like Dortmund can't think about their strengths, and I'll tell you why. They're already the inferior team, and if you let Madrid pile up pressure on you, it's only a matter of time. You saw it against us. The minute Tuchel took off all the attackers, I saw what the game plan was, and I knew it was gonna fail.
Bro, but this is what I was saying. I don't think you were here before when it was just me and Core at the beginning. I was just saying most people will say they should sit back and counter, but that's why I think it's not that simple. I'm sure Eden Terzic isn't an idiot. I'm sure
He is an idiot.
I'm sure he saw from the fucking sidelines closer than anyone else that his team, when sitting back, conceded chance after chance and
Bro,
PSG.
the guy isn't. You're
Bro,
trusting.
that's why I'm saying, bro, there has to be another like avenue here. That there has to be Eden Terzic has to have something cooking, and an idea on how to expose this Madrid team.
Can we
Because
just
I'm
be
sorry,
real? We
I'm
know
not
he's
gonna
not
sit here-
cooking anything.
Bro, this isn't Manchester. Like,
Thank
this
you,
isn't-
Greek. Thank you
He's
so
not.
much.
He's not
Greek.
cooking anything.
He's not
if I'm being
cooking
honest.
anything, man.
You,
This man's
we're
not
talking about
cooking.
Don Carlo.
Yeah.
We're talking about Don Carlo.
bro,
Like,
I'm
you
sorry.
gotta
I
show
don't think
respect.
Don Carlo is this. Don Carlo just is a manager and sends his team out and lets them do what they want. Bro,
Tactics don't matter with Madrid, though. It doesn't matter. You know
I
that.
think it does.
Doesn't
I think
matter.
it does.
I saw Rodrigo score 2 goals in 2 minutes against City with a
Exactly.
2-goal lead
And that's
in the
bro,
80th
this is what
and the
I'm
90th
saying though.
minute.
You say
Yeah.
that Real Madrid's luck at some bro, I'm telling you that shit is just chance, luck, whatever. It's
What do you
I don't
mean?
believe
I
in
saw
I
Sergio
don't
Ramos in
believe in Hala
2014.
Madrid. I don't
I saw Sergio Ramos,
sorry.
bro.
I
93rd
don't
minute.
I don't believe in Hala Madrid. I don't believe in all that bullshit. I don't believe in, Champions League energy like this bro, this Real Madrid team, yes, they've only lost 2 times this season. Bro, I'm telling you, dude, they could have lost
I
on
think-
many other. Their
Okay.
luck runs out tomorrow, is what I'm saying.
Nah,
Their
but
luck
Hokage.
runs out tomorrow.
weren't you on this with
Hokage.
Leverkusen all season?
Yeah. Hokage. Let me tell you something, right? The thing is, right? I know we're butthurt. We're really butthurt that Real Madrid. It keeps happening. That's my problem with Real Madrid. It keeps happening. It's not only this season. That luck is not running out, bro.
It is.
Because
it is.
the problem is, look, you were like my brother-in-law. He was telling me that Bayern and Real Madrid game, the team will score, right? Yes, you can score, right? But the problem is, you keep panicking. When Real Madrid start attacking you, then we're panicking. And that's the same thing I see with Dortmund tomorrow. They
Yeah.
can score one, but then they're panicking. Against Real Madrid.
The minute they go 1-0 down,
Mm-hmm.
it's in the bin. And that's
Exactly.
the issue with how they play.
Yeah.
We basically, this whole season, I don't want to keep this about Tuchel, but he's regressed us into Dortmund type of mentality, the way you play. And the issue with that is, once you go down 1-0, you're in trouble.
You're in trouble. Yeah.
And you have to assume, like, Madrid you're not keeping a clean sheet in the final. You're not.
Yeah.
And also, you say it's luck, but I see it happen too many times for me to call it.
Too many
luck.
times.
I saw them. We saw what they did. Ramos in the final. You've seen Bale come off the bench, do what he did in the final. Like, bro, did you see? I saw that after the Liverpool 2018 game. What do you call that if that's not luck?
That's that's Karius getting a concussion.
No, that's not.
Yeah, but of all the
this
teams
is
to
the
get the
thing.
blessing, it's Madrid. Of all the teams to face him in a final, it's Madrid. Concussed carries. Like, it is what it is with them. It's not luck itself.
Okay, I'm sorry, but this is the final. This is the most clear-cut final. Everyone's saying Real Madrid's going to win. Everyone's saying this and that.
Bro, we saw Neuer make a fucking mistake like that.
Mistake, exactly.
I've never seen
never
Neuer.
this simple.
Listen, I've seen Neuer. Like, Neuer's been like regressing for a while now. Ever since that bad injury initially, I never saw him make a mistake like that before.
No. The thing is, you were panicking. That situation, it went so
but
fast.
Neuer doesn't. What makes it crazy is though Neuer doesn't panic. Like,
that's the thing.
It's not in him to do that. But it happens against Madrid. Madrid will make anyone shit the bed.
Yeah.
Anyone can. We saw Donnarumma. We've seen Alisson. Like,
but this is why it's Dortmund. These guys shit the bed. These guys are losers. These guys suck. These guys are pro-Israel after their weapons manufacturer, bro. Fuck.
Yeah. Oh and they did that all with Terzic. They did it all with Terzic.
They have Terzic. They have Hummels. They have Schlotterbeck. It can't be this easy. I'm sorry.
I saw. Did you watch that Tottenham Ajax game? That second leg?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. I watched that live.
And did you think after that you're like, I've seen something never seen before, and then you see what they did in the final? They just remind you who they are, man. And what's really separating Dortmund and Tottenham, aside from a few cups, at least nowadays?
No, be honest, Okage. I know it hurts, but bro, let's just the truth is the truth, man. It's you can't try to make a right or wrong. It's always gonna be there. I'm sorry, but Real Madrid they're just too good. They're just too that's how I've admitted it to myself that man they're just too good. We lost to the better team because Look, and that's what I'm saying. Your chances. If you don't take your chances, that's what happens to you. And I don't.
Listen, I don't want
Dortmund
to
is.
see a situation where Harry Kane has seen both his rivals from Germany go
Mm-hmm.
out there and win trophies. I don't want to see that.
No, no,
Like,
no.
I'm sorry, bro. That'll be a killer blow of the season as well for me. That's a
But that's
killer
not a
blow right
Harry
there.
Kane L. Like,
Bro, this guy has came to Bayern, and I saw Leverkusen win the league and see Dortmund win the UCL. Like,
Yeah,
come on. It's not on him, but bro, this guy has to turn on social media at some point
yeah, yeah,
because it's getting bad, bro. Like,
yeah.
because you know that England are not winning anything, right? It's over. The season's
I
done.
mean,
That
oh
season
no,
ended with Madrid.
they
I'm not
have
sure.
a chance.
I'm
They
not
have
sure.
a chance.
No,
They have a
England will
chance.
never win a trophy in my lifetime. I'll put money on that.
No,
England,
no,
England ain't
no, it's
winning nothing with
Southgate.
Southgate.
I,
No, it's Southgate. But
I've seen what they did at home soil in the Euro final. They're Tottenham, bro. You saw what Tottenham did in the UCL final.
They're
That's
the
what these guys
Tottenham of
did.
international teams.
Like I've never seen a team play like that at home. After that, I gave up. Like you put a 19-year-old as your final penalty taker. Never took a penalty in his career. Like it's England things.
he does
No
have a
other
team,
country
though.
does. No
He
other
does have a
country does
team.
what they did. They went up
Yeah,
1-0 in 2 minutes,
yeah, he does
and
have
then
a
you saw
team.
what they did.
Yeah,
And they just parked the bus afterwards.
Biggest cowards in international
yeah,
football.
he does have a point.
Even that England team, it's overrated. It's overrated. Aside from that attack, there's nothing there.
Okay,
Yeah,
Germany
their
so
is
defense is
shit on them.
trash.
you guys are all three saying like like straight up 0% chance.
Real Madrid is blitzing. I'm telling you, Real
Yeah,
Madrid is
yeah. You got
blitzing
to
them.
respect Madrid. It is what it
They're
is. It's
blitzing
an
them.
insult to Madrid if you give Dortmund a chance.
No, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Real Madrid. Fuck Spain. Fuck those Spanish dogs. Fuck Madrid. Fuck Perez. That guy should have died like 10 years ago. He's on death's door. I'm sorry. I don't give
Should
a
have
fuck.
died 10
You're
years
being
ago.
Bro, I'm giving
ignorant. Ricardo, you're being
realistic.
ignorant. You know
No.
in your heart you want
I'd
Real
rather see
Madrid.
Dortmund
You know
tears.
what? You know
You
what?
know Real
I'll
Madrid
give
is
Dort. I'll
gonna.
give Dortmund. I'll give Dortmund a
Dortmund has
5% chance.
20%. Dortmund has 20% chance. I don't care what anyone says. 20%
No,
You,
no,
chance.
no,
I'm
no.
gonna
In
just go
your
you,
heart,
5. That's it.
20%.
you,
20%. 20%. I don't
in
care.
your heart, you want them. You know Real Madrid is gonna win. You know in your
bro.
heart.
I don't
No,
know that. I
I
don't know
know.
that.
I know
No, I
Madrid are
don't know
gonna
that.
win, but
Yo,
you know,
those pricks last season on the final match day. Remember that they scored. Cone scored that penalty and we were drawing.
Yeah,
Dortmund were
yeah,
up for 9 minutes, celebrating
yeah,
at their crib while they were 2-1 down.
yeah.
Like that's how pathetic these dudes are. Like,
yeah,
part of the reason I also don't do
yeah.
it is they laughed at us when we lost. So I'm like, you know what? You can have some of it too, bro. They laughed at Neuer. They laughed at Kane. They did all those things. So
20%. 20%. I give him 20% chance. 20% chance for Dortmund. I don't care.
I think he's ignorant. I think he wants to see the
I'll give him
underdog
point one.
so
Point
badly,
one
but
is listen.
Ignorant. I'm not
he knows Real Madrid will
No,
win at the end of the day.
I think two is fair.
Look.
no,
All I'm gonna say
no.
is, in the other two European finals, the underdog did win.
It's
So
Madrid though.
Who
They didn't
maybe
face Madrid.
who won? Who won? Who was the underdog? Who won?
Atalanta against Leverkusen, and then Olympiacos against Florentina.
But that's not Champions League. That's totally different. I'm
I'm
talking
just saying
about
it's European games.
no,
I'm
no,
not
no.
Bro,
saying
I'm
Dortmund's
sorry.
gonna win.
This is the
No.
year of shit that don't make sense.
I'm just
This is
throwing it
bro.
out there.
This is the year of shit that Ivory Coast wins AFCON. Qatar somehow wins another Asia Cup. I'm sorry, Leverkusen goes undefeated in Bundesliga
Mhm.
and wins the Bundesliga title. They win the Meisterschale. I'm
But
sorry,
the thing,
Dortmund getting to the Champions
Hokage,
League final. I'm sorry, bro.
Real
There's a
Madrid,
chance.
this is how Real Madrid work, right? Real Madrid working. They give you chances. Like the first half, they'll give you chances, and if you don't take those chances, you get punished for them.
Fulkrug will
And that's
score.
what and that's what
Bro, I
happens.
don't care. Fulkrug will score somehow, some way. Bro, I'm telling you, Fulkrug,
They need to score more than one.
Fulkrug or
Paul
Mats
Krug,
Hummels is
Paul Krug is
Fulkrug
gonna get nullified by Rudiger tomorrow. I'm telling you this right now, man.
Okay. I'm gonna say Fulkrug or Mats Hummels will score tomorrow. I don't care.
I think off the corner they'll score one, but Vinny is showing up tomorrow.
They're
He's
getting
I don't think
blitzed.
so.
They're gonna get blitzed. I'm
bro.
telling
It's
you.
been hit every single knockout. Think about the last 2 years. Every knockout, this guy steps up.
Yeah,
Even in the last final.
yeah.
I've been seeing this for the last like 3 years now. Since Benzema got that Ballon d'Or. That season he got contributions on knockouts, the final. even last season, he contributed in everything. This season, he's contributed in everything. So he's got to step up again. That guy's, he should be the Ballon d'Or winner, but he's got to do something for his country. Otherwise, I might see Messi win.
He's got to do something for
I-
Brazil.
I'm scared
Okay,
that.
but did you hear what Core said? Did you hear what Core said? Core
I don't
and
I don't want to hear that.
No,
He's
do
the
you want to
GOAT.
know
I
what
don't
Core
wanna hear
said?
that.
Core said if Vinny scores a hat trick tomorrow and
Oh,
wins the
yeah.
Champions League, and if he wins the Copa America with Brazil, Core said he puts him over Messi all time.
Of course.
A hat trick's 3 goals, though. That's the amount of goals he scored in his whole career for his
Oh,
country.
do you know?
Like, so
Do you
you're
know?
telling me he's
Vinny,
going to match his career goal tally in one game?
do you know? Vinny is even more talented than Mbappe. You know
Okay,
that,
I
right?
believe that. I agree.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine to say.
Yeah.
I agree, though.
Yeah.
It's true.
Let's be honest. Like Vinny has all of like that's what I'm saying. Like it's not easy for him to win this thing for Brazil, but I just like I really feel for him because like
Well, he has to
he's
step
saving
up.
for something.
No,
You
he's
said
got to
what?
step up.
You said what?
He's got to step up.
He has to. He really
It's
has to
their
internationally.
bro. This guy,
He hasn't
if this
stepped
guy
up.
was stepping up, they wouldn't be getting knocked out in quarterfinals and round
Okay,
16s.
but Core,
Yeah.
even if he wins Copa America, how does that put him above Messi? I don't get that.
Okay, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. In football, right? We've never had a black player. Or what I'll say it this way. In football, right? My mom is right. No, I'm talking to my friend, sorry.
Oh
Okay, anyways. In football, right?
my god. Yeah.
I believe Vinny has really improved from where he's
No,
come
but
from.
tell me why that puts him above Messi. That's not where I want you to go.
I think Messi the thing with Messi is he's more of a guy where I give him credit for what he's done in the World Cup, but that wasn't him. That was more so of Di Maria and whatchamacallit, the goalkeeper that actually got him that World Cup. I mean Martinez. I don't give credit to Messi for that World
Vinny
Cup.
has a better goalkeeper.
Messi carried them. Are you kidding me? Messi
No,
carried them.
he didn't carry
Man,
them,
you don't
but
give
he gave
Messi
more
credit.
And the thing too about Vinny is Vinny shows up in big moments. I've
He's
never
never done
seen that
anything for
before.
his country in his whole career.
No. I'm talking about club wise. He shows up
Have you
in
seen what
big
Messi's done
moments.
for his club? Come on, let's not
Have
do
you seen
this.
what Messi's done with
Let's not do
Barcelona?
this.
I've
Let's not do
seen.
this. We saw what he
Saw
did to
what he.
Boateng.
No.
Vinny
Listen,
will never have a moment like that in his whole career.
I saw man right. I saw this guy.
Or
This
there are
Roma.
literally people that said Messi's training ground was the Bernabeu.
If you are
Are we
saying
being
if you are
serious
saying
right now?
He made
if you
Fergie shake.
no, but the thing is, Greek. If you are saying that Messi, right? Have you seen the big moments he's done for Barcelona? Okay, fine.
He
But
scored
then
in 2
also
Champions League finals.
with who though as coach?
What?
With Pep.
Pep
And
and
what?
Luis
With
Enrique.
Pep?
Why are we acting like Vinny doesn't have Carlo?
Right. So
He's only scored under Carlo.
Vinicius
I
had
don't.
Zidane
I
and Carlo
seriously don't get
Ancelotti,
the
but
point you're going after. What's the point you're Core? You're
My
the same
point
Core.
is,
You're
my
so
point
weird
is,
because Core. You think I have short-term memory? I remember 2021. Core. I was in your stream when you said Messi was you called him Liesi. Core. You
yeah,
said he's the Core. You said he's the most.
he promised
Core,
the Champions
Core,
League.
you said he was the most overrated player of all
He
time,
promised it.
and your reasoning for that was because his heading stat on FIFA was 42. You said because he had 42 heading that he's the most overrated player.
You know, the more
No, he's
L's
not a good
this guy,
header. I'll
the
be
more,
honest.
every
He's not a
time
good header.
Barcelona takes another L, it just makes his legacy better.
Yeah,
After this dude left,
Oh,
Barca
for
got
real.
grouped twice in a row.
actually, I agree with Greek.
When Messi was there, bro, I never heard anything about getting past the group. The top in the group was a formality. Then 2 years after he leaves, they go back to back group stages. They've gone trophyless 2 years and 3 years,
Oh,
3
listen,
seasons.
I give credit
Like,
to him.
bro,
I
this
give
guy,
credit.
I'm telling you, I don't have to say anything. This guy's legacy will just get better thanks to that club doing what they're doing right now.
I give credit to him for winning that World Cup. I really do. But the thing is, sometimes, guys, we have to put context at where it's at. Is it really because of him they won the World Cup?
Bro,
Like
it
I
is.
get it.
It's not
Yeah.
all
I give him
him,
credit for
but
that
the Copa
assist.
America was mostly him. I give him mostly the Copa America. That's where he
Yeah,
really carried the team.
yeah. Copa America, I can give it to him, but the
But
World Cup,
Vinny's
I
never done
just don't know.
anything. Like if Vinny actually, have you seen what Bale's done with his
Yeah,
country?
yeah.
Like that's where I give Bale the respect. Like for me, he's
That's
done
what
more
I'm saying.
internationally than
Okay,
Messi.
bro, you say Bale, right? Bro,
Mhm.
Lewandowski has a better international career than Vinny. Bro,
Yeah,
Of
Poland,
very
course,
bro,
true.
of
Poland
course.
Yeah.
didn't make
Yeah,
tournaments consistently, and he got them to consecutive tournaments literally by
yeah.
himself, scoring
Right.
20 goals in qualifying like every
I
time.
agree.
If we're talking
I
about the
I
agree.
don't, I
Copa
don't even know why
America,
this is a conversation.
no,
Vinicius literally saw Brazil get dunked on by a bunch of Balkaners in Croatia.
did you
Like,
see
come
what
on,
that
man.
Croatia
This
team
is
did?
not.
And listen, if Vinny was actually stepping up, they wouldn't be taking the embarrassing L's they take.
Oh yes,
The-
I agree. I agree. I totally agree.
uh,
That's what I'm saying. This summer, let's wait to see. Me
If
personally,
Messi
for
didn't
me,
show up, bro, that guy was going to take a bad L in that World Cup final.
World Cup. Yeah,
This,
yeah.
he has to
Okay,
show up
Core,
this
Core, what were
Copa
you gonna say?
America.
Core, what were you
I was gonna say personally, let's wait to see this summer because this summer it will let me know if Vinny is that type of player who can actually win the Ballon d'Or or not.
I
At
mean,
the moment,
I'm not saying he'll win the Ballon d'Or, but this Copa America, I'm looking at Uruguay. I'm not looking at anyone else. And
Okay, but
Valverde
Core,
plays for them.
okay,
okay.
I get Copa, but Core, I just don't get. So, do you still stand by the statement that if Vinny wins Copa America with Brazil and he's, whatever does whatever in the Champions League final tomorrow, you stand by your statement that you put him above Messi all time?
I would say okay, not Messi per se, but I would say I put him above Cristiano Ronaldo. I put him above
Um,
Mbappe. I'll put him
okay, that's
above
fine.
um
Okay, Mbappe's fine. Mbappe's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Ronaldo, he literally won
Bro,
Portugal at Euros.
bro, I don't
How
even
many
care if Vinny
years?
wins
Bro,
the
that's a
Copa
fraud
America
Euro.
for Brazil.
That's a fraud Euro.
Cristiano was injured when they won that Euros. Can we please
And who guided them to that final?
no,
Pepe.
hold up, hold up,
Pepe
Nah,
did.
hold up. No,
nah,
no.
that Euros
What
was not
everybody remember
Ronaldo.
what everybody remember is the guy who scored the goal in the final. And the guy who scored the goal in the final was a black man called Eder. That's the guy.
Ronaldo's
That is the guy
international
who scored
legacy
the
has
goal
been
in the final.
fugazi.
Not Ronaldo. Ronaldo was sitting on the bench, just coaching and telling the players, "Oh, be here, do this, do
He was
that."
cheerleading. He was
That's it.
cheerleading.
He was just cheerleading.
Cheerleading in
Did
the
you see?
But
final.
And
I
did you
cannot.
see that road to the final too? Did you see how easy that was? And then you saw how hard that final was.
Yeah, but
Like
the
Wait,
thing is,
what was the road to the final?
they
I
had
don't
teams like
remember.
Poland and Wales and Croatia. Like
yeah.
you can't compare that to
No,
facing France on home
okay.
soil in the final.
No, that's
But
terrible.
but the
Yeah.
thing but the thing is, I feel like Cristiano is the biggest fraud. Like I know my brother-in-law is a huge
He,
Cristiano fan, but
wait, did you just call
he's
him
the
a
biggest fraud.
fraud?
He's the biggest fraud.
Let's let him chill
I'll tell you
today.
why.
He took him out today. Let him chill out.
Let,
Saudi
let
out
me,
kind of hurt.
let me tell you something, guys. How many competitions does it take for you to win a World Cup? You had the best Portugal
Okay,
team
yeah. I agree with
in
Core.
2018, in 2022, in God knows who you had the best team.
2018, Portugal wasn't all that in
Man, they
2018.
never had
Bro,
like
They
a
were one of they were
no. They were
they were
never
one of
a World
Nah,
Cup winning team.
nah.
There was never a tournament where they impressed. Aside, even in 2016, yeah, that was like some Chelsea underdog story.
dude, 2016 they didn't win a game in 90 minutes.
yeah,
That
That's
is the
what I'm
most
saying.
fraud Euros ever.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
Chelsea 2012 vibes, but it's like it's not that he didn't win a trophy with Portugal, like a World Cup. I don't expect the country that like Portugal to win a World Cup, but how do you have zero World Cup knockout?
I don't know,
No,
bro.
Neuer
I
has
do agree.
more knockout assists.
I think
Neuer,
Core, you mean like by fraud? I agree. I will always call Cristiano, even if he's the top scorer in international football, he is an
Mhm.
international fraud. I
Yeah,
believe.
he is an international
yeah,
stat pattern.
I agree.
Yeah, he's and
He's a
Okay,
he's
big.
number one
if we're
fraud.
just talking
And
about
also,
international, yeah, that's fine.
guys,
Do you
we're
understand?
forgetting,
Harry
we're
Kane has
forgetting.
more international moments than this dude. Harry
Also,
Kane.
guys, we're forgetting that this guy didn't show up in United and Juve. Juve, remember the amount of money Juve bought this guy
Yeah,
for?
both them
He
teams
didn't
were
show up.
dead. Yeah,
Well,
Dortmund teams
wait,
like that.
You were
what are
there
you
to
saying?
deliver stuff.
You're saying he didn't show up for Juve in the Champions League?
He was
did,
supposed
but
to deliver the Champions
Oh,
League for Juve.
or I have to disagree, bro. He
Oh
was.
I
no!
mean,
Don't do that!
he,
I have to disagree.
the
Bro,
the first year he went
Cristiano,
to Juventus, he scored
Cristiano,
all of Juve's knockout
bro,
goals.
Oh
Cristiano,
Juve
no!
was never that good. They were never that
Cristiano
good when
was
he came there.
carrying
I don't
that,
care what you
bro.
say, bro.
He was surrounded
Once
by
you pick up
core.
the mic and say, "Oh,
No,
we brought
core,
him to
bro.
bring the
No, I
CL,"
don't,
you gotta
bro.
deliver, man. You gotta deliver.
Even Cristiano's biggest haters will tell you that he did what he could. He scored the goals, and his Real Madrid teammates let him down.
Bro,
I mean, his
did
Juventus
you,
teammates let him down. His
bro,
Juventus teammates.
in all those years, I don't remember a year where Juve were even a top 3 team. In all the years he was there, like name me one. It
It
was
was
always
probably
City. It was
just
always
his first
Liverpool.
Because
year.
the squad was trash.
That's what I'm
Terrible
saying. They
squad.
were never a
Yeah.
team I looked at as the favorites to win it ever.
Yeah.
It's not. And we know what United is. So he just made shit choices. He should have just retired after that 50 UCL. Don't even go to the 2018 tournament. Just retire.
Okay. I want to
Yeah, I
move on
think
to
it's good,
company. I want to move on to company. But before we move on, company. That is this guy company. Predictions. Romance prediction tomorrow.
Hmm. I don't even know who I want to win because I don't like either of them.
Same.
I'll say I think it'll be close. I think it'll be 2-1 Real Madrid.
Okay, Core, your prediction, bro.
5-1 Blitz, Real Madrid Blitz. Dortmund.
Yeah, sure. Okay,
I want
Greek,
to
your
see it.
prediction.
I'm
Let's
tired
do
of seeing
5-1.
1-0. I want
All
to see
right, Core,
5-1.
5-1. I get it. Greek, your prediction.
1-0 Madrid. Calm 1-0.
Yes.
Just like all the
Okay.
other finals.
I go 2-1 Dortmund. I'm going 2-1 Dortmund, bro. I don't give a fuck. 2-1 Dortmund win tomorrow. Okay.
That'll
We're
be
gonna
a
end
win.
it there. No more comments. Company, man. Let's just go to company. And let's get it right. He said in his interview, it's Vincent. It's Vincent Kompany, okay? I don't want to hear Vincent. I want to hear Vincent Kompany. That's what he said. His name is Vincent, okay?
So
We're
what
gonna
is bro
call.
French now or something? Like
No,
When
he
he wins
said
me a
his
league
name is
game, I'll call him by his real name.
he's Vincent. Vincent Kompany is our manager now. That is not even a name that was even in my thoughts a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago. I was negative about it at first, and I'm still 50% negative, 50% positive. I will say this. With the managers that were out there, Pochettino, Ten Hag looks like he's going to get sacked soon, but say Bayern waited, there was Pochettino, Ten Hag, Mourinho, who else? They gave me some names. Allegri, who else was out there?
Ragnick,
Not
Xabi Alonso.
Xabi Alonso. Well, Xabi Alonso,
No, he was never an option.
he was never an option. He said he was staving. Bro, to be honest, not which of those teams play attacking? I mean, which of those managers want to play attacking football and give us exciting shit to watch? None of them.
That's where your problem lies. That's why we're here.
Yeah,
And combined by the fact that we kept getting rejected every single
Yeah.
week.
yeah.
But the thing is, even if Ragnick, okay, let's start with Ragnick. Did not want a manager who is going to be managing a team, a national team, and a club team. Because if he came to Bayern, he would have been club and national team coach. That was absolutely 100% a no for me. Your 100% mind should be on Bayern. And I'm so glad the Ragnick deal fell through because I didn't want a guy with his mind in two places. I didn't want a guy focusing on the Bayern. Because, bro, how are you supposed to focus on the Bayern talents? The Bayern team are every week are games and Champions League games. And then also have to be scouting Austrian players and thinking of what you're going to do with Austria and this and that. Was never going to work. It was bound to fail. I'm glad Ragnick gone. Who else rejected us? Xabi Alonso, he rejected Liverpool too. It's not like he just rejected us. He said he's going to stay at Leverkusen, which is the smart move. He has to stay at Leverkusen and try to defend. Who else rejected us? Who else?
Nagelsmann.
Nagelsmann, he signed a 2-year deal with Germany. Like, I think, bro, if you're a German manager, even if he's young, right? Even if Nagelsmann is, 36 years old, would you rather coach your favorite club team? Because we know he's a Bayern fan growing up. or would you rather coach your freaking national team?
National team all day.
That Bayern fan thing doesn't really matter. I think that in this modern day, you do what's best for your career, especially if you're a coach.
But either way, the point is, would you rather coach and say, even if it's your dream destination? Because I will say, I'm pretty sure Nagelsmann will want to come back to Bayern someday. Bayern is his dream destination, right? Or would you rather coach your freaking national team? It's your national team.
Look at the lifestyle for this dude. This guy gets to enjoy going to games all around the country.
Exactly.
Watch whoever he wants to see.
Exactly.
And look at the way this guy left the club. Like, I'm sorry, I have to question him as a man if he thinks of coming back after the way he was treated. Because I wouldn't. I don't care if it's
I don't agree with that. He's welcome back anytime for me.
Dude,
I don't care
I'll be real. This isn't
a Nagelsmann conversation.
It's not a Nagelsmann conversation, but the point is that he can't even think of coming back with the way we're being run.
Yeah,
like for his career,
it was too soon for him to come back.
We will hire and fire anybody. Listen, I don't care who the board is. The standards are too high for any manager not to get sacked.
I agree.
Anyone can get kicked out the door.
I would welcome Nagelsmann back in the future. Even if, say, we did sign him, I would have been saying it's too early. I think you have to give him 5, 6, 7 years. Let him mature, go to the Premier League. After the Germany job, I think he probably goes to the Premier League, if I'm being honest. Because by the time in 2 years, he's probably going to be the coach, in my opinion, for the World Cup also. I don't see him getting sacked. I think we're going to commit to a 2-year build for the World Cup after this Euros. I think by then, bro, if so many managers get sacked in the Premier League, he'll definitely be a Premier League manager in like 2027.
I mean, we have to see how the Euro plays out first, because that Euros changes everything.
We're not getting grouped.
It's not about getting grouped, but let's say theoretically he even wins it. I would look at him and ask, like, yo, I've come in and I've done my job here. I could leave right now, go back to club football, which is where he grew up starting football to begin with, and no one would have any qualms with him. He goes and wins this.
I have this weird feeling that he's gonna go to Liverpool. I don't know. That's just me. I feel like
in the future,
really well
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Romance, think about it. Let's say Liverpool gets Arne Slot 2 years, right? After the World Cup, they're like, you know what, Arne Slot, get the fuck out of here. You're a failure. Right there. There's Liverpool job. Bro, I'm telling you, Chelsea's going to have an open job for him in 2027. I guarantee you that, dude.
He's not
but he already turned down Chelsea.
He's not touching that. No competent coach is touching that club anytime soon.
Okay, but either way, I'm telling you, in 2027, one of Liverpool, Chelsea, Manchester United, maybe even potentially Arsenal if Arteta keeps failing to win the league. I'm telling you, one of those 4 clubs will be open.
Who knows? If Pep leaves, maybe he'll go to City as well. No,
I think if Pep leaves, I think they're gonna most likely just bring in the Girona manager.
I see that happening too.
Yeah, I think
because they're linked here.
Those pricks are freaking geniuses.
Yeah. So my point being with all this, all the managers that rejected us, it didn't make sense for me.
No, I didn't feel hurt by anyone rejecting us. But the reason we've been pissed the whole window is because we never saw an option that we were sold on in the first place.
Yeah, which is why I never agree with announcing you're sacking a manager mid-season. I think you always, even if you don't want Tuchel to stay or whatever, I am still 100% against you firing a manager mid-season. And because if you're going to fire a manager mid-season, you get rid of him now. And bro, we were saying this. We were all saying this on like Twitter to each other. If you're going to sack him, you let him leave now in February. You don't keep him.
This is not England though. The thing is, you have to keep in mind, I don't think the fans in that stadium, right? The only ones that matter are the ones that go to the stadium.
I know.
They've never been against a manager as much as Tuchel in a long time. Yeah. In my time watching, I ain't seen a manager wanted out like this in a while.
Yeah.
Last one was Kovac because I knew that was a failure from the minute it happened.
And bro, in the end, Kovac ended up having a better career as a Bayern manager.
Oh, of course. He's more successful.
His career, bro. Kovac's career is 4 times the Bayern coach career than Tuchel, bro. Because, dude, remember, you know what killed Tuchel? I don't want to make this too much of a Tuchel conversation, but, bro, what I'm really concerned about, and I don't get what went wrong with this team and Tuchel, our second half, bro, we are known for having fantastic second half of the season. 8 L's? 8 L's in the second half of the season? Dude, Niko Kovac lost 2 games. in 6 months. Liverpool and I think it was Mönchengladbach or whatever it was in 6 months, 5-6
Yeah,
months.
prime Liverpool and a bogey
Yeah,
team.
Hansi
Yeah,
Flick
that's crazy.
had us on one loss in a whole year.
Hansi Flick had us on one loss, and this guy took 8-9 L's
Oh,
in
yeah.
5
No,
months.
but the
No,
problem
I'm sorry.
was
No, but
I'm
like
sorry, I got it
something
wrong. 4
seriously,
months.
something
4
seriously
months.
happened because
4 fucking months. You give us 8 L's, bro.
it's not shocking though, and I'll tell you why it's not shocking. From the day that dude came in, I was never fully convinced. From the day he came in till now, name me one period of time where you were fully convinced. Because even when we had all those wins in the league in the first half of the season, we took the in the cup. There was always an
yeah.
L. There was always an L. Like
Yeah.
Bro,
that's
I
and
mean,
for
listen,
me,
bro,
it was like those Champions League games. Like why? Like we should be
we played
rolling over
disgusting.
teams like Copenhagen,
We
and then we
we
were
were
like struggling with
disgusting in the
them.
Champions League. We were
Yeah.
getting cooked by Galatasaray. We were
That's
lucky they didn't
right.
score more.
and that's why it made no sense because this is why Tuchel made no sense to me. So in the first half of the season, when we're bossing we're like neck and neck with Leverkusen in the Bundesliga. Okay, we got knocked out in the cup. We were money in the Bundesliga. I don't care what anyone says. We were struggling
No,
in the
we
Champions.
were. I actually have a stat for that later.
No, Harry
Well, we
Kane
were
and
money.
Sonnet took us to where we were, and the minute Sonnet
Yeah.
lost his form, that was the downfall of this team.
But
So that
anyway,
tells me it
what I
wasn't
was
too.
saying is like we were good in the league and we were iffy in the Champions League. So in the second half of the season, we all of a sudden throw out all the league form, and bro, we were strong as fuck in the Champions League. Besides that first game against Lazio, like second leg Lazio domination over 2 legs. Arsenal completely outclassed them tactically, and against Real Madrid, it was a 50-50 game up until 92 minutes of the second leg. So
I
either
was it
way,
really
I don't
50-50?
want to make this a tool conversation. What I'm trying to say is, this is my thoughts on Kompany, and then I'll come to Core if Core isn't asleep or anything. This is
I'm
my
not
thoughts.
asleep.
Okay. This is my thoughts on Kompany, and then I'm going to come to Core. At first, when Kompany was, announced, I'm like, this is terrible. We're signing the relegated Burnley manager, this and that. But then when I think about it, bro, Xabi Alonso has a relegation on his record back with like Real Sociedad, and I was in the second Spanish tier. I don't know I forget what it's like called, the second tier of Spain.
Segunda.
Yeah, Liga Segunda, whatever the fuck it's called. He has a sacking. Like it's okay to get sacked as a manager, and it's not like Burnley. It's not like he was expected. It's not like Kompany had the expectation to stay up. They didn't sign anyone, and he tried to stick to. Remember the guy from Norwich? What's the Norwich coach's name when they came up to the Premier League like 3-4 years ago? The guy with the Daniel Fark, right? Whatever his name was. He made no signings with Norwich, and he tried to play attacking football. And everyone expected them to get relegated. They got relegated, and they weren't impressive. Same thing happened to Burnley. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but was it Kompany? I don't know if it was Kompany's choice to not make any signings, or Burnley just didn't have the ability and money or desire to make new signings.
No,
I don't know.
the thing was Burnley didn't have the ability because they made a lot of loan deals for Nathan Tella. You had Ian Matson, and then you had Jay Rodriguez. So they had these players that were there, but they didn't have the ability to keep them on loan.
Exactly. So Kompany came into the Premier League with a shittier squad, right?
Yeah.
And he got relegated. That was the expectation. I could at least commend him for he's trying to build his own philosophy and play this attacking style. Like, I don't care, bro. Let's be honest. Kompany doesn't give a fuck about Burnley. Kompany was using Burnley as a stepping stone for experience. Bro, it's insulting. If I'm Burnley fans, I'm gonna hate him. Even though he won the championship with them, and that was probably a great memory for them, I would hate him because he basically used them as training. He basically played Football Manager all year this season to get himself ready for
I was watching the Burnley fan TV on YouTube. One of the fans was like, "Why the hell would you go to when we gave you everything?" I was like, "Oh shoot,
idiot, bro." So this is my positive for Kompany. People, okay. First thing, I think a lot of Bayern fans think he's only been coaching for a year or two. Like, not us, but a lot of people seem to have that perception that, oh, he's only been coaching 1 or 2 years. Bro, he's been a coach now 4 or 5 years, right? I think it's been 4 or 5 years now. He started at Anderlecht, and this is something like it all kind of builds on what I'm about to say. He's been coaching for 4 or 5 years now. An attacking style, you guys. Do we want someone who's going to be conservative? We just had Tuchel. Did we want
I'm
a
tired.
manager? Did we want a manager that would try to not play to this team's strengths and try to play this, more conservative style? Yes or no?
I
For me, it
don't.
was a
I
no.
personally.
No, if we're
Hmm.
gonna walk out with the season with 0 trophies or not, you have to entertain me. You can't put me through 0 trophies and then bore me all
Exactly.
season.
Exactly. And something I can guarantee you right now, I think we will play entertaining stuff with Company. I don't think Company's this rookie bro, most managers that are managing at this level, they know football. They know tactics, they know what they want to do and what matches up well with what. Things that differentiate great managers and shit managers is, your man management, your ability to make in-game changes, your ability to make subs and all that. I think that's what really separates great managers from the shit ones. So we have to wait and see Company. Are you a man? I think he is. And another thing for Company is I think I'm not 100% sold yet, but I think he has a great eye for talent. Like Core just said, Core, you were saying Ian Matson and Nathan Tella were at Burnley that season they won the league, right?
Yeah, 101 points. Yeah.
He brought them. He saw they have talent, and now look at him. Nathan Tella was a pretty great impact player off the bench for Leverkusen. Ian Matson is in a Champions League final, and he's been playing great. And remember, he is the guy that trusted Joshua Zirkzee and took him out
Yeah.
on loan in Anderlecht. So
Yeah.
this is something I'm really excited about. Is I think Company has a real eye for talent, and I think you have Musiala, you have Pavlovic, you have I still don't know how to say his name, Zvonarek or something, which I'm impressed with so far.
Yeah.
We have the guys like Ibrahimovic and those guys. Paul Von are going out on loan. Bro, I'm excited to see how Company works with these young players. I'm excited to see what he does, his influence on the FC Bayern campus, because I'm sorry, bro, he has a proven track record now of trusting young players and trusting the right young players. So for me, Company is going to come and play attacking football. Company's going to come, and he's obviously going to trust those young players. So for me, that's the positives. And I know I've been yapping, but for me, the negatives are the experience. And the big negative for me, man, is now I don't know if you guys care. And I'd like to get you guys' thoughts if you guys care. But for me, dude, I honestly, deep down in the bottom of my heart, in my soul, guys, I don't give a fuck about the Bundesliga next season. I couldn't give a shit. Give me top 4, dude. I don't care. Champions League for me before Company was signed is Champions League, Champions League, Champions League. We need to be in that fucking final next year in the Allianz Arena. And with Company coming with 0 Champions League experience, I don't think he played Champions League football with Anderlecht. That shit, bro, my hopes are down in the dumps right now on being in the final next season.
Yeah. I
My
agree.
hopes are down in the dumps.
Yeah.
So those are the 2 huge negatives for me because and the experience thing isn't a huge deal for me because you guys think of the managers right now that are excelling and all this. It's the young managers that were given their first opportunities. Thiago Motta, given an opportunity at Bologna, and now he's getting the opportunity at Juventus, and I think he's going to succeed. You know what I mean? Nagelsmann, Xabi Alonso giving that opportunity. He's a newer, super young manager. He just did a fucking undefeated season, guys. What are we kidding? He just did an undefeated season. So I see the direction, and the experience thing isn't the biggest deal for me. The biggest deal for me is my hopes in the Champions League, and because we have no ability to gauge Company's performance in knockout, right? We don't know what this guy's tactics are, what his mentality is.
There's 0 track record. There's nothing to go off.
There's nothing to go off of. And that for me is the biggest L of this is for me and I'd like to get your guys' thoughts. For me, Champions League next season was always going to be absolute priority to get to that final. And with Company coming, for a fan like me, bro, that puts my hopes in that. Like for me, if you're seriously Company coming with this team that just had a god-awful 3rd place finish season, if we're keeping things realistic, bro, semifinals would be a semifinals probably max for this Bayern team with an experienced manager. If you're looking at it on paper, but we need to see what he's going to do If the players will respect him, we know that was an issue with Nagelsmann with such a young manager. He's only 2 years older than Nagelsmann. He's only 38. So those are my thoughts on Kompany. I think
Let me get this next.
at the end of the Kompany conversation, I think we'll circle back and talk about our expectations. But I said go to core first, and I'll go to Greek and then Romance. Core. I know I just yapped for like fucking 10 minutes. Core, thoughts on Kompany, bro?
Yeah, you said it all. I mean, me personally.
Wait, what'd you say? I
um,
didn't hear you.
I said, yeah, your points were on point. I that's all. That's what I would say. I think I'm questioning his Champions League ability in terms of this next year is going to be in Munich. So
And Core, wait, one more thing I want to add, and I want you to touch on it.
Mhm.
Because we're going to the new format. If I understand the new format correctly, in our supposed group stages, we're not just going to play Copenhagen's and Galatasaray's and Benfica's. We're going to play the big boys in almost every game.
And
Crazy.
And that's going to be the crazy part.
And that's where I'm worried. And Core touched on that. That's where I'm worried, bro. We're going to be playing. We're not starting off light, and we're not going to build in a competition. You're getting, which is what I like about this new format. The big teams are getting thrown into the trenches right away, which is what I like. But bro, Kompany with no Champions League experience, I'm worried. Core.
Yeah, and that's why, like, my best friend, Nish, if you're out there, I know you're watching, but he's a Real Madrid fan. Yeah, but it's the same thing. Like he said it, and I agree. I think this season is more of a write-off season. I think Klopp is gonna be the next manager for Bayern. It's gonna happen next summer. It's definitely, and this is why I'm saying this is because I see this to be more. Yeah, I see this to be more sort of a caretaker type of him coming to just be a caretaker instead of him staying for more than that 3 years. I don't think companies will survive more than those 3 years. I think, to be really honest with you, I think he survives until the summer. That's pretty much it. But I think Klopp is going to definitely become manager. With the Champions League format, the other thing there too is, again, that's going to be a problem because let's say, for example, you get a couple of injuries in the group stage. You get what I'm saying, of key players, and then you're playing back-to-back games.
Coman's just gonna get injured again, right?
Yeah. You get back-to-back games. You get back-to-back games with City and Real Madrid and Barcelona. It's a lot of asking for Vincent Kompany. I think it's going to be a very, very difficult task to maneuver. But my goal, person, this is my thing. I want Bayern fans to lower their expectations for Kompany because I don't think we can go for the Bundesliga. What I do think that would be a successful season for me personally next season is get me a Pokal and get me second place. That is for me, being a realistic Bayern fan, that is for me what I feel like we can do something. You get what I'm saying? Now,
okay, Core, if he wins Pokal and gets second, you're still saying he wouldn't get fired and we would move on to someone else? Or would you say he keeps his job?
Of course he gets sacked.
I mean, he's a caretaker. I'm telling you, I see him more as a caretaker. I do not see him. Like, I don't even know why they signed him 3 years. Like, I said on Twitter, I was like, why not just sign him for just 1 year instead of 3 years? Because
he was never going to take that.
But
I know he's not going to take.
As a manager, say that you're right, and they do want to just end up offloading him. You put that 3 years because you will get the severance package. You set up yourself financially, like.
And imagine how he feels, like, as a coach, if you're only given a 1 year contract. You ain't gonna feel that these guys are gonna give you any help.
But the thing is, the one thing you guys have to understand is when they first called Kompany was so excited to the point where he said, "I'm going all in. I want this job." You know what I'm saying? So he didn't even care about how many years or how much money they were gonna give him. He didn't even care. The Burnley cared about how much compensation Bayern would give. You
It's
get what
not
I'm
about
saying?
that though. You can't
Mm.
give a dude like him a 1 year contract and expect him to take it. It's like, for
Mm.
example, right? We didn't keep Tuchel because
Mhm.
we were not willing to extend his contract.
Yeah,
It is
but
what
but
it is. Like he wasn't gonna be there and take a caretaker role.
but Greek, that's the problem with our club now because we're handing out 3-year deals to these coaches,
Yeah,
and we
it's the
seem
least it's the
That's
shortest
standard
deal we
though.
could.
That's standard.
It's the
yeah,
shortest deal you're gonna give him and expect him to come
okay.
with. I think it's a fair deal.
But how do you know what we're gonna like? This is my
Okay, but
this is my
Corey,
problem.
let's not talk about too much about the contract. I want you to know. Tell me what you expect from. What do you think of him as a coach? What is he gonna do at Bayern? What are you looking forward to? What do you think you're? What are you worried about as a coach at
Um,
Bayern with this team?
bro, I'm just so excited to finally be playing entertaining attacking football again. And one thing that I'm really excited about our company is I'm hearing that he wants to play a two-man striking partnership with Kane. So it might be Xerxes and Kane as his partnership. And I think that makes a lot of sense because one thing I've seen about Harry Kane is not that type of he's a hold-up striker. So he needs someone like a Gabriel Jesus or someone who can run in behind him. You get what I'm saying? And
So
make those
like
runs.
Son and Talon.
Yeah.
Aha,
And
like Son,
We have Matisse Tell as well that he can grow
yeah,
off of.
who can go off. Aha, so he can also improve his striking ability with company. I I I believe and I love the attacking football that he's gonna bring. Tuchel's football was man, that was so dreadful to watch. I'm sorry, that last game against Hoffenheim, the game against Real Madrid, the whole season. Oh my God, I just don't know what else to say. I believed in him, and guys, I'm gonna apologize to all the Bayern fans. I'm
It's
really sorry.
fine. It's
Yeah,
fine.
I
The damage
I'm
is
really
done.
really sorry.
Say sorry right now, Core. I told you.
Yeah,
I told you.
I
Eight,
really
Core. I told you 17 months
this
ago.
guy,
I told you.
this guy. Like I
No,
gave
no,
him
I
so
told him
much
too.
chances.
Crazy.
I gave him so much chances to prove himself, but I could not forgive him after that Hoffenheim game. I'm so happy that he's gone. We're not gonna play boring pragmatic football anymore. I'm also really excited to see the young players that company is gonna integrate into this team. I think that's something that I'm really interested in. Also, the assistant will be because his coaching staff. We still don't know who's gonna be in his coaching staff. That's another thing to look at. And also, please, Vincent Company, bring some good fitness coaches to this team because, my goodness, I can't stand injury FC. Every single season, injury FC, injury FC. Coleman gets injured, then it's Sane or is someone totally different, And
Janabri. Okay,
so,
but the thing about Janabri, do you guys? I feel like, bro, I kind of got so much respect for Janabri, bro.
yeah,
He sacrificed his hamstrings for us to give us a
yeah,
chance.
Nah, screw him off now.
No, come
it
on, you
was
have to give
good.
him some
Yeah,
respect. Like that was
Nah,
crazy.
fuck him,
I
bro.
think the
He's
two
wasting our
players,
wages. All of these dudes,
the two main
all these
players,
guys hang in the hospital and take
they
18 mil a year. Screw that.
no Greek. They should not even waste time. They get rid of Davis and Janabri. I'm being serious.
Yeah,
Don't even
the
waste
issue
time.
that this freaking club has is though with those wages you can't freaking sell them off anywhere. The hell are you supposed to do with that? Who's gonna
No,
take that?
but I heard a report the other day that Bayern is actually willing to accept lower prices for them to actually upload them.
Bro, you take anything you can get with Gnabry and Coman.
That's what I'm
You take
saying.
anything you can get. They can't
Yeah,
move with that arrogance anymore. They know the
yeah,
issues.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I'll let you talk though. You got it.
yeah. Like you let these guys go. You really let these because I think they've done their bit, but the thing is like they their peak was that 2020 season. After that 2020 season, they've all been in a massive decline, and it's just we just got to get rid of these guys, like seriously, because I can't stand these players, especially like and for me, Sane, I know people say, "Oh, let's extend Sane." We can extend him, but let him be a squad player. Don't let him be a starter for every single game.
Core, you
That's
know
my
why this
problem.
dude is a starter? Because look
Yeah,
at our other two wingers and where they are every single game. They're on the bench. They're all
exactly,
injured. The guy shouldn't be a
exactly.
starter, but he's our best winger right now because the other two are so useless.
That's exactly what I was saying. He's our only winger. He's our only winger that is at least he'll do something for you. You know, the others are just trash. Like I'm sorry, man. I just feel and Matthias Tell, I think it's just too much. We're putting too much pressure on him if we say, oh, he can be that winger replacement when, let's say, Sane is not there and Sofu Gnabry and all these guys. It's too much pressure on him.
He's done more this season, in my opinion, than
Mhm.
all three of our wingers combined.
I
Who?
agree. I agree. I
Matisse Tell
agree.
has gotten those crucial points.
Points,
I
yeah.
mean, bro, Tell was pretty booty cheeks second half of the season. He was
Bro, the
pretty booty
Tuchel
cheeks.
didn't start him for a single game.
But
Not
even
one
when, bro,
game.
even when he did play, bro, he was pretty booty cheeks. I mean,
I think
Bro, we were carried the whole season by the first half, so
I,
I'm
I
giving
kind
everyone
of
their credit for what they did in the first half of the season. He broke the Gladbach curse. I backed him for it. He got us that goal
kind of
against Copenhagen, to get goal
yeah.
against Man United to win the game. These are all games that we don't win without him
I, I,
doing what he's doing.
I
He,
kind of
I remember he
understand.
also got that assist against Leverkusen in Munich.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, he
yeah.
came off the bench and got the assist, and then
And
Davies
I
just popped
kind
okay,
of
off.
so basically, Bayern was the best team in the world for the first half of the season, is what we're saying.
That's what it is every year, man. Every second half of the
What a
season,
shit
we go
take.
out of the comps. We
Okay,
always get
Greek.
carried by the first half.
Greek, I'm gonna go to you, bro. Company, man. Your thoughts on company?
Uh, let's make one thing clear. Either he stays and continues for the second season or he's sacked by Christmas.
By
There's no in the middle
by Christmas.
because you're not dealing with
I actually agree with
listen, like
him.
I
managers
agree.
like Tuchel and
I agree.
Pochettino, who I hate. They can at least be crap enough. Even when they're crap, they stabilize the team enough to like get a comfortable top four or something like that. I don't see that with this guy. Either it's gonna work or it's not. There's no in the middle. There's no evidence to tell me it's gonna be in the middle. And I don't care that he got relegated with Burnley, and
Okay,
I'll
but
tell you
okay,
why.
if you say that, okay, actually continue that, then I have a question.
Reason is if he plays the way you're supposed to with a team like that in the Premier League, you're playing like Sean Dyche. But if he plays like Sean Dyche, I don't want him at my club.
Yeah.
And if he plays the way he's supposed to at a big club, you get Burnley relegated. It is what it is. It's your style of play. It's the same reason we see De Zerbi with Brighton
Okay, so
concede all those
do
goals.
you think, because we're gonna make signings too, and I'll probably do a stream talking about signings and shit and who goes, but do you think he has the tools to implement what he wants to do at Bayern?
Uh, and it's good you say that because that entirely depends on our transfer window. All of it. Because if
Like
this
even
squad
in the
stays
squad
the
right now,
same,
in the squad right now, I think there's tools there.
there's a
Obviously.
toxic mentality in this squad. And that's the
Yeah,
biggest downfall of it.
yeah,
Look at how many coaches come and go at this club. They're all used to it,
exactly.
bro. And if they
Yeah,
stay another season, they're gonna know they stay again before this dude goes. They've been
yeah,
the core, they've been the essence of the issue, the lack of squad planning. That's the essence of the issue at this club. We have seen this team go at the cup 3 times early under
yeah,
3 different coaches.
yeah,
Like I don't forget, like even in Flick's second season, we lost to some team in the second or third division. We lost 5-0 to Gladbach in the cup. Musiala handball last season, and we folded in the last minutes of the game like we did against Villarreal.
yeah,
And then we saw a last minute goal this season against Saarbrücken. Like it's the same frauds every time. Like when
yeah,
this team is under pressure, what we usually see is them fold. The only
yeah,
time they didn't fold was the final match day, and that's against the 11th place team. So how much credit am I giving that? So it starts with the squad because it's enough's enough. Like we can all agree, enough is enough. These guys are not winning us a final in Munich. The personnel isn't there. This isn't like you even look at the Chelsea in
Oh,
2012 were a
I want to
crap
win
team.
though. I want to win next year.
That Chelsea team in 2012 were dysfunctional as hell. There's a reason they were sixth, but the individuals were there. Like they had dudes you could rely on in a pressure situation, which we don't have because we saw the only guys you have is Neuer, who's he can only do so much. We used to have a team where multiple people can win you a game. But for me, it's about with Company. It's about doing everything Tuchel didn't, which is really coach a team. Like you could tell this team isn't coached, and you can really rate a manager. For me, trophies obviously are the requirement, but it's also about how you win, man. That's why Van Gaal for me he's the second best after Jupp Heynckes. You know why? Because
I
he
agree.
came in a time where no foundations were placed. Like the team
I
wasn't
agree.
properly coached under Klinsmann. But
He gave
the,
Mueller his first chance in the team. He's the one that said, without no Mueller, like he's the one that said, I'm always starting Mueller. He's the one that shifted Schweinsteiger from left wing to midfielder. Like,
Mhm.
think of
Lam from left back to right
how
back as well.
was it? I think it was him and Ragnick back then were saying Neuer is going to be the GOAT keeper. Like,
He moved Blom from left back to right back as well. But the thing is, right,
yeah.
it's the reason it's hard to relate now is because we didn't do 10 in a row back then. That's the thing that kills any managers that don't get results here. Because
Yeah.
bro, I remember we were on the verge of getting grouped in his first season. In Van Gaal's first season, we were on the verge of getting grouped, but then the results weren't going our way in the league either. Then
And
the guy had his
under Klinsmann, we were in Europa League, right? So
bro. I was too young to really care back
we
then,
were
but
in Europa League, yeah.
we were 4-piece by Barcelona at halftime.
But that was a shit Bayern team though. That was like,
Yeah, but that was right before Van Gaal came in, and then Van Gaal out of nowhere had us one game away from a fucking treble. We didn't expect the treble. I lived that. There was no talk of a treble with that team. But the reason he succeeded is because, see, at this club, like I don't care what Company said in that press conference. The man said this crap about I don't feel pressure. You feel the pressure here. Every coach will. It doesn't matter what you've done. Doesn't matter. Every single coach, because it doesn't take long, man. It doesn't take long. It takes what, 3 games? 3 games. And for him, he has to implement the style of play quick. I saw how long it took Postecoglou. It didn't take no time, man. By the time you saw their preseason, you could see what he was trying to do, which is what Tuchel failed at. Just succeed in every place Tuchel failed with. Because I'm not here to be a cup team. Like, we're here to compete for everything. And we play the way we play. Like, it is what it is. If we don't, listen, like, that's the reason Pep doesn't do great in the cups. But I don't care about that. There's an identity. This team plays a certain way. The way we succeed is with an identity, a style of play. And there was no style of play. And it's also Tuchel showed. I don't want to keep out Tuchel, but in that game against Madrid, he showed he's a coward. Like he's a coward. But that's why. But that's why he didn't succeed.
Oh my god. Okay, now let's just move on.
Yeah, but the point is, a coward can't succeed in a job like this. It doesn't suit the club's character. You have to work. There's certain managers that fit a club, right? It's not about pedigree for me. Pedigree is one thing, but it has to fit the character. And
Hansi Flick had no pedigree. Like, okay, we understand how people now realize he was like the assistant manager with Yogi Löw. Bro, Hansi Flick had no club pedigree.
Bro, I don't give a damn that this guy was the assistant. Like, that don't mean anything.
Yeah, his ideas though fit the squad, fit what Bayern needed at the time, and bro, treble later. And I think, bro, to be honest, if we didn't have the injuries, I think we would have gone back to back in the UCL. But that's just me. But
my key point is though with him, aside from the squad playing, because he can't. There's only so much he can do there. That's down to our sporting directors, who are still on fraud watch till they get me a trophy. But the reality is,
Jason, fucking all of them.
No, I mean, yeah, bro. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm giving them the pass for this season a bit, only because they didn't hire Tuchel in the first place.
Yeah,
that's the only pass I'm giving them. They put up with Brazo's mistakes, and the wages are also Brazo's mistakes. But you spent 100 mil on Harry Kane, and I don't give a damn. There is no way I'm accepting another trophy this season. Zero chance. I'm not lowering that expectation. I'm not here to get bantered again another season. And quite truthfully,
we need to win a trophy. Oh yeah, we can't go trophyless too soon. No.
No, but and also I genuinely believe if the right decisions are made, it's possible. Because Leverkusen won their league when there was no expectation for them to do shit. Now they're on the spotlight every single week. Yeah. People tuning in now. It's a different pressure. We've had to deal with that for all these years. So for us, it's just another season.
targets on your back. Because let's be
Yeah.
honest, bro, Leverkusen next season, now teams are gonna play against you. They're gonna see, man. They're gonna see. Teams are not gonna play against you how they've been playing against Bayern for 10 years, bro.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, Leverkusen, everyone thought for the first half of the season, oh, Leverkusen will falter. Teams and coaches would go out there and try to play with Leverkusen. If Leverkusen think people are going to play with them for a whole season again,
Bro, Atalanta already laid the script.
ah,
Atalanta
Atalanta
already laid
really
you the
good.
foundations of it. They three-pieced them convincingly. So there's a blueprint now. Every team has that. We got our blueprint exposed a while ago. But
Yeah.
the thing is with Company, I don't want him to do what Ten Hag did. You know what Ten Hag failed at United? First two games, yeah, the guy was down 4-0 to Brentford in like 30 something minutes.
that was crazy,
Then
dude.
from there, you never
was
saw that football again until the second season.
Yeah.
He changed his style. He folded on his philosophy. He was afraid that if he kept playing the way he did, he'd keep taking L's and he'd be on the hot seat. So he went to Ole Ball. But if you fold on your philosophy here, that's where I won't respect you. Like I'll call for your head immediately because
Mhm.
if you don't have credentials, you come in here and play your football. It's the only thing you're here to do. You're not here to win me a trophy. I don't have any expectation of you to win anything.
Yeah.
I demand it because we spent 10 mil. We spent over 10 mil to get this dude. That's not a caretaker. You don't spend 10 mil for a caretaker. That's bullshit. And they said the media reports say that we didn't bring back Flick because Flick had an emotional attachment to the players. That tells me they want to do a rebuild. That doesn't all these things together tell me like that doesn't mean we have a caretaker for a manager. That's not right. So that 10 mil that we spent and his salary is crazy. He's on like 9 mil a year. That's not normal. Flick and Nagelsmann were on like 6 mil a year.
Were they?
So yeah, Tuchel was on that sort of money. So that's crazy to me. You've got to be held to that expectation. But come in, play your football. We saw what Glasner did when he came to Crystal Palace. How long did that take?
Bro, I'm telling you, and I was saying it then when Nagelsmann was sacked. It should have been Glasner then. When Tuchel was announced to leave in February, it should have been Glasner then. Bro, I'm telling you, Glasner could have came here and cooked, bro. I'm saying it right now.
I mean, I don't know. I wasn't fully sold on Glasner only because I wanted something that I want a reason to be excited for next season. Like a lot of
Yeah.
people were saying that either bringing Flick or keeping Tuchel's the best choice.
Yeah.
Keeping Tuchel, bro, I would have called that the board needs to leave because that's
Need
the
to leave.
most unambitious option. That can't excite you for next year.
Yeah.
This one's a gamble. I have a reason to tune into the first game because
Yeah.
look at the coaches that were out there. Like people said Pochettino's better than Kompany, but we know who Pochettino is. Like he's a proven failure here. Failed to implement a style of play at Chelsea. Like, don't go in for proven failures. Don't go in for someone you know won't work. Like
and I think I think now I don't know. I think the fact that Kompany speaks, I think if Kompany doesn't know fluent German, they don't sign him either. I think that's a big part.
he's Belgian. Of course he knows German.
Yeah, because he played at Hamburg. Like he speaks fluent German. It's pretty crazy, but
he has to communicate.
I think that was a big reason too. The fact that I don't think we hire non-German managers anymore, to be honest, or not non-German, non-German speaking managers is what I meant.
No, but I don't. Listen, you got to admit. I think it should. You have to know how to speak German because you know the sort of pressure you come with at this club. You know how the media comes for every single Bayern coach's head.
Bro, imagine like say we got Unai Emery, right? Build already has a target on his back for being non-German speaking and all that shit.
The Bayern manager has to be able to speak articulately. Like that's a requirement. Like that's standard procedure for a Bayern manager. And also, I've always said this, and this is the biggest expectation for him. It's all on the style of play. Because the minute he doesn't implement that, then that's where I don't have a reason to keep him. Like the reason I say Tuchel failed is, there was never just one individual this season you could point out was bad. As a team collective, it was poor from front to back. You look at the output overall in the front line. You've only got one dude, and let's be real, Kane was just doing his own thing. Wasn't really coaching. And that's what Kane's just doing what Kane's always done. Everyone else, they fail to deliver. And that comes down to either everyone is crap, but Flick showed us what a manager can do, or the teacher just isn't teaching the students properly and they're all failing the exam.
No,
So
but
if
but
Tuchel
but
failed to teach them what he wanted,
And
they're not dumb.
the biggest thing on Tuchel when he changed that you talk about cowardice with Real Madrid when he changed the lineup 30 minutes before for Leverkusen, bro. That was crazy.
Cowardly because
yeah,
you were so
yeah,
scared and you did not believe in your team that you
yeah,
just tried to nullify Leverkusen's game.
yeah.
Roman,
That's
That
where he
is
lost it for
let's
me.
go to Romans, bro. Romans Company.
I think it's a huge experiment, honestly. I think it's either gonna go really well or it's gonna go really bad. I'm with him.
Yeah.
I don't think there's an in between. I
And
think
you know
I
what I
think
was gonna
a
say?
reason.
I want to ask you this though: Is this a? Because I don't think I know. My answer is no to this question, but is he? Because people on Twitter are saying, "Oh, we're going the
And
project."
guys, I wanna make everybody understand. July 28th is company's first preseason game, so that's what we're actually gonna.
Okay, but I want to ask Romans, do you think he's a project manager? Because people are saying, "Oh, we're now going the project manager route," but bro, Bayern will never be a project manager club in my opinion.
never.
So, Romans, what do you think?
He has to win the fans and the team over quickly if he wants to stay here. That's what I would say to that. Because if we start bad, then there's going to be a lot of pressure on him because he doesn't have any experience at the top level. And like someone said, this dressing room is kind of toxic. So if we start off
I
bad,
agree.
some of the
I
players will
agree.
already be on his back.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think in a way we're just trying to copy what Leverkusen did. They took
Yeah,
Xabi Alonso, appointed him, and hoped for the best. I think that's what we're doing now. We saw a coach who plays a good style of football, and we're hoping that if we give him better players than what he had at Burnley, he's gonna do the same thing. Personally, me, I don't think it'll go well. I think Bayern is too big for him. I
hmm,
think from day one, the pressure, he'll feel it. Like he can say all
yeah,
he wants, he doesn't feel nothing. He definitely feels it. That's why he's taking a few days off just to cope with this. But it's he has to hit the ground running for me if he wants to stay. Because if we
yeah,
don't have that style of football that he plays with Burnley and we're dragging games, even if we win games, but we're doing it like we did last season under Tuchel, I think the fans will turn quickly because then they'll be
quickly.
like,
Yeah,
it's just like last season. We don't want another
yeah,
last season.
yeah.
And unfortunately for company, like we can say whatever we want about lowering expectations. The Bayern board will not lower expectations. They are going to require at least a trophy this
A
season,
trophy.
whether it's the
Yeah,
Pokal, the league. So
yeah,
if we go trophyless again, he's not surviving. No
yeah.
way. Um, hopefully we can bring him in some nice fresh players so he can have a good chance, but he
Do you
has
guys
to hit
do you guys agree
the
with me on
ground running.
Do you guys trust this? Because I think from what he's shown, seems to have valid talent ID. Like from the players he wants, and he took at his clubs to trust. Like Tella, and no one knew Nathan Tella before he did. Like no one had his eyes on him. No one had their eyes on Ian Matson. No one besides Bayern fans cared about Xerxes 4 years ago. So like. That's something I'm excited for because I think if he's gonna get a say in transfers, bro, we could have some. We could have
No,
some.
he's not. He's not getting no say in transfers, brother.
I don't think he'll get a say in transfers because I think
Yeah,
we have two sporting directors, and
yeah.
I don't.
Well,
I
of
mean,
course,
look,
he's
there's
gonna get a
there's
say.
one thing for me with
They're gonna.
company that I think it's not going to work well. The
Yeah,
guy I have on my screen now, he literally said our sporting director chose Vincent Kompany. He didn't say
exactly.
we. He didn't say Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich.
He
Yeah,
said our
yeah,
sporting director picked Vincent Kompany, which
yeah,
means he doesn't have the full faith of Vincent Kompany himself. He's already scapegoating somebody if this goes wrong. It's
No, it's fair
it's
though.
about to be June.
That's
It's
totally
just
fair,
about to
man.
be June, and he's already trying to scapegoat somebody.
Yeah.
Listen, it
Look,
sounds crazy that this dude is putting Herbal under the bus before the company's even lost a game. But look at the way
yeah,
we've gone about this whole thing as a club. It's fucking embarrassing. And
Yeah.
Herbal's got to take
it is
responsibility.
big time.
Bro,
Look,
Herbal's got to hold
what
this.
I
Like
was,
we're putting our
yeah,
trust in a dude that's only managed Leipzig and Gladbach. Like
Yep.
you can't listen. Look, we
I
all know
told
who
you
the
guys
best.
that guy is sus, man. I kept telling you guys this. You weren't listening, man.
Listen, we have to do the
look.
basic
I
formula.
think the
Get to
only
stick back
thing,
to it.
I think the main reason we got company is because he said yes to a squad rebuild, the way Herbal wants it to go. Because,
Yeah.
Yeah,
like we said, with Fleek, he wanted had an emotional attachment to these players, and I think Fleek just said, "Give me 2 or 3 players, and I can cook." And that's not
Yeah.
what they want to do. They want to get, I'm reading 5 or 7 players. Like, we'll see if you can do that.
we need a
But
superstar though this summer for sure.
yeah,
In my opinion, it's not a proper summer without a statement signing. Last season it was Kane,
there
and
has to
that
be a
guy
statement signing for
and
sure.
that dude Kane. Yeah, I don't. Do we make top four if it was a different striker?
That's
Genuine
true.
question. Because if you guys say
Yeah,
Haaland, I don't think we've created any chances, dude. We don't create chances for our strikers. Our strikers just,
no.
in my opinion, he is the best in the world. That's the only reason we're in the top four, in my opinion. Because bro, with this,
So
the way
where does
this
that superstar come though? I think it's either a
Bernardo,
winger or a midfield superstar.
bro, spend the money and get Bernardo Silva.
As a
That's a
midfielder
good
though, right?
shout.
Not as a
You
winger.
want, you
Not as a
want,
winger.
bro. Let him play either or. I don't care. He can
Bro,
handle both.
I've seen enough of Bernardo Silva. That guy is stinky on the wing. He's
He's
not
better
as
than Coleman and
organic. He's not
Gnabry.
that. He's
I would
better.
say that too. Yeah.
He's better than Coleman and Gnabry.
He's
Yeah.
not better than Coleman at taking guys on. No.
Coleman's hanging in the hospital again.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's already disqualified. Like the bars on the floor with both of our wingers.
I think midfield is more important. Like you go out and get an insane midfielder.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Bernard. Imagine Bernardo in the possession system if that's what company is going to implement. That changes the game. Like, dude, we don't have a midfield that can
The
compete with
issue
anyone.
is like
Can we go get number 6? That's the main thing for me. Go get a number 6.
That will get taken care of. I know that for a
Yeah.
fact.
that
No matter
Yeah.
that'll
what.
get
Like,
taken
come on.
care of. They'll definitely get a
It's
six,
that's the
whether
one
it's
thing
young or
Tuchel did get
experienced.
spot on. Tuchel at least
Yeah.
identified the issues in the team before he left.
Left. Yeah.
Who though? Who?
I don't care. That's their
I
job
don't
to do.
know. Yeah, we
That's
don't
their
know
job.
that. That's
I don't give a
because
damn when
But
one player comes
but
in.
hey, look,
But
all I say is he better have a damn good summer because if company
yeah,
goes wrong and the squad
yeah,
overhaul he's saying doesn't go well, he's
yeah,
gone. Like I think
yeah,
he's
uh,
gone.
that's the
yeah,
Like
good
him and
news, though.
company would probably be tied up.
That's why
yeah,
KHR has to say what he has to say because, bro, someone needs to take accountability now. And
Yeah.
we're not
No,
the
I
like the
respect him for that, honestly.
we don't have the city sporting directors. Like if this was City, right? These City fans, like despite only winning the league, I think they can be comfortable knowing they've got some people in charge.
right.
We don't have that. We don't have the luxury. Everyone's got to be on the chopping block until I see some results. Because right now dude, we're a freaking banter club for now. Until Kane leaves, eyes are on us every
Yeah,
single damn game.
yeah,
Because bro, it's
Oops.
we all know the narrative every season if we don't win anything.
Yeah.
I don't see a scenario this goes well because in the league, teams are getting better. I mean, Leverkusen will be there again. We can say that like other teams will play them better,
Stuttgart, I
but
think, will still be strong
they
if
will
they
be
don't
there.
lose their players. Stuttgart.
Yeah, Stuttgart are there. I don't know if Dortmund and Leipzig. I
Okay,
don't know what those
guys,
two do,
I have
but
a question. Who is better, Terzic or Hubernis? Be honest.
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 Yeah, absolutely. I'll take
who's,
Sebastian Hoeneß
oh,
any day over
I
Terzic.
didn't hear that. What did he say?
I said Terzic or Hunes.
Oh, Hunis all day.
Came second in the league with a team fighting relegation last season. That's crazy.
Bro, his achievement is just as good as Xabi Alonso's. Xabi Alonso
It's not just as good, but it's very close. Actually,
Yeah.
in a way, you could be right though, because the Leverkusen team should have never been 17th.
Yeah.
That Stuttgart team being in the relegation zone didn't shock me.
Yeah.
It's wild. But that's the
But
thing. These
he
guys are
balled
no names,
out.
but they're proper coaches. You know, they
Honestly, this is my opinion.
No,
I think
no,
he'll
no.
be our coach next year.
Who?
nah,
I think
man.
it'll be Sebastian Jonas.
You
Oh,
can't
please,
go from
please, I beg
company
you. We
and
can
then
go
go to
from
another
company to
project.
who next? Yeah, yeah. Klopp.
Yeah.
It's Klopp. I'm telling you, it's
Right.
Klopp. It's gonna be Klopp.
Or it's not gonna
Because Klopp.
I
No,
don't
let me
know if
tell
we'll
you.
get
Let me tell
Klopp.
you why. Let me tell you why. Let me
No,
tell
let
you
me
why.
tell you.
Let me tell
Okay,
you why.
okay, you tell it, tell it, tell it.
Okay. So the thing about the reason why I'm saying Klopp is coming is he himself, right, has said literally that he wants to take a sabbatical after the Liverpool draw.
And
Okay,
remember,
fine.
he said a very long sabbatical.
Pep traumatized.
Yeah, but the thing is, at some point you have to come back to the thing. You have to come back to the game.
And why us?
The, the reason why I'm saying Bayern is because I feel that with these players that we have currently, right, if we really want to be successful, Klopp is the best manager to do that because he has the experience. He knows how to get these players running for him. Look at what he did with Robertson, Trent, and all these guys.
Nah, but
And look
it's
at the play.
Liverpool, bro.
Do
You
you
can't
see
compare
Klopp?
Liverpool to
Do you
us.
see?
No,
Do you?
no, I'm not
Do you?
comparing Liverpool to us, but I'm just saying, like,
But
Do you?
Corey, you
Even
also got to think of it. A coach wants. I want a coach that wants to come to Munich. I'm not sure Klopp wants to come to Munich.
Yeah.
Whereas Sebastian Hoeneß would love to coach Bayern Munich one day.
Bro?
no, no,
I'm
no, no,
sure of
no,
that.
no.
He's
With
Uli
his
Hoeneß's
uncle
grandson.
being there, he said his uncle being there, he's not going there. That's what he said.
Core.
I
This
heard him
guy
say.
was
Boy,
consistent with
there's no
coming
way you're
second in the
believing
league, bro. Core, the guy has won one
Sorry,
Premier
I
League
took.
title in 9 years.
So
Like,
you're telling me you're gonna take Hunes over Klopp.
it's not
Klopp
about
who
what we
it.
literally
want,
Unless,
though.
No, but core.
I'm,
Hold
but
on.
Corey, there's
Do you
no.
think?
We
Do
don't
you
know if
think?
Klopp's even gonna coach again.
Do you think
he
Klopp?
is.
Do you
He
think
will.
core? Do you think
Uh-huh.
Klopp has? Do you think he's the kind of guy who has intense loyalty to Dortmund, and he wouldn't make? Or you're saying he would say fuck Dortmund and come to Bayern and take the
He's
biggest
gonna
job?
say fuck Dortmund. I'm coming to Bayern.
I
What
It's
agree
makes you
with
that?
that,
it's
What
though.
makes you
evident
say that though? What makes you say that?
Yeah, that's a
because
good point too.
be, be, because listen, right? The thing about Klopp is, right, with this Bayern team right now, what we need a coach who is energetic, and also we need a coach who can get the best out of these current players and get them running for the team. Get them actually doing some like like chances, right? This is one thing that a lot of people we we were the second worst team in terms of missed chances last season. The season that just passed, we're the
Yeah,
second worst team in terms of missed chances.
yeah.
If Klopp comes in, guess what Klopp is gonna do? Our pressing will be better. Not only will our pressing be better, our attack will be better, and also our counter attack will be better, and also our chances we will convert our chances.
Wait, you said
Klopp is that guy.
you said that this team has the second most missed chances. Is that what you said?
Yes,
That's
yes.
not on the coach there.
You
He
said
can't
what?
take the chance. He can't take the chances. We
Yeah,
have
that's
No,
Sané
not
no,
on
probably
the
no,
making
coach.
up a
It's
large
no, no,
amount.
players.
no, 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 no. That's the thing though. But what I'm trying to say is that we're saying it's not on the coach. But did you forget that Tuchel, right? Tuchel had the game against Real Madrid. How many chances do we have? We had chances in the first leg and the second leg.
How many
Against
did we have
Arsenal,
in
we
the
had
second
chances.
leg?
Even against Arsenal, we had chances to even blow out the opponents. We didn't do that. But
I
my
would
thing
argue we
about
would have won more. Under with the reason Tuchel fucked up is because he
Mhm,
actually shot us in the foot. Because
mhm,
part of converting your chances is you gotta have some confidence. Like that's why I
mhm,
don't talk about XG because XG doesn't take into account how well your game's been going, how confident your team is in what they're doing. That's why Madrid, when it counted, they took their
mhm.
chances. Bro, they were on top of us the whole game, and we were fighting for our lives the whole game. And that pressure's there. Like,
and
yo, if
and
I don't
and
take this
and
chance, then
and
we get
and,
punished.
and that's my thing too there too is Klopp will make these players believe in themselves again. He will get them playing running like bro. we'll see the Bayern team actually pressing for their lives. Players actually trying to play for the badge. That's what I want in this Bayern because, bro, we have so much players. They easily give up. Someone like Sane, like easily he gives up. He easily gives up all of a sudden. I don't know where it comes from. Like second half of the season. I think the best solution is this him company being caretaker in the summer. We go get Klopp. Klopp is the best solution. I think he's even better than Hunes. I'll be honest. I know
Everyone would
that.
take Klopp, though. We all can agree.
Yeah.
No one here is going to say no to Klopp on any
Yeah.
given day. But
I wouldn't.
the
say.
issue is, I look at the clubs he's coached, right? It's
Mhm.
it's not a fit with this club. It's not like he's played with the underdogs
How is
everywhere.
it not a fit with this club? Can you tell me how?
Because everywhere he's been, he's always been the underdog. We're not
Yeah,
underdog
that's
teams.
true.
We're
That's
not
true.
like
That's
the
true.
guy
Yeah.
went to Dortmund and got all his players taken from him. He was never expected to do what he did. Even out, I listen. People make fun of his one prem in 9 years. I think that's pretty damn incredible. Because of all the teams you did it with, you did it with the team with 0 Premier Leagues. It's their only Premier League title. You can't compare that to us. Like winning the league for us a formality. You have to not only. That's why Pep, for me, like he didn't get the respect he deserved because Pep not only maintains the high level, he keeps on going
Oh,
every
okay.
single
Oh,
year.
that's another option. So, would you guys go for Pep or Klopp or
Pep's not
Hunes?
Pep's
coming
not an
back here,
option.
bro. He's not coming
Pep's
back
not
to
coming
us.
back.
Zero chance. I don't see him
Bro,
leaving
Pep's
City.
gonna
I
give
don't
a
care.
Klopp day. He's gonna take a break.
if someone advised Karl-Heinz Rummenigge about company and said that company is the good talent coach and all that, I mean, what
You
makes
think?
you not think he's gonna come back?
Bro,
I
I
mean,
think Pep.
He hasn't
I'm telling
finished
you,
business.
I think Pep is done with club football after City because the reason I say
Mhm.
that is Pep has now tasted for 8 years now what it's like to be able to control. Because bro, he's running the show there, transfers everything. He's running the fucking show. He has all the power and all the money to make whatever signings. Oh, this player isn't good enough. Oh, we're just gonna go get the next best player. You don't get that power at Bayern. You're on a leash. He's not on a leash at City. He's tasted that, and I think the only club he goes back to is Barcelona, and for obvious reasons. I don't think besides Barcelona, I don't think he goes to any other club.
Hokage, he has a better chance of coming to us before he goes to Barcelona.
I don't
I
think so.
agree.
I don't believe that.
I
You
agree.
you see you
Greek,
see
I
the
agree.
teams.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
to
I
be
agree.
fair, the
I
financial
agree.
situation of Barcelona is kind of
You see what the
extreme.
guy has at City. There's no
Yeah,
chance he goes back there. With that team,
that's
no.
it.
Look at the teams this guy's managed in his entire career.
He has unfinished business at Bayern, man. I'm telling you guys this,
Uh,
bro.
I mean,
No, I'm
listen, the
saying
reason he won't come back.
now that he's tasted what it's like to have all this control, I don't think he would.
Bro, the guy lost to Leon and they still backed him. We would have sacked this
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
The guy lost to Tottenham. We don't forgive a manager
Close
for
to
losing the
Monaco.
Spurs. We don't forgive a manager for losing the Spurs, bro. And
Okay, so why would we
it's
bring him? Like, why? What's the justification?
because we're in the fucking mud and we would
Mud,
gladly take him back.
exactly. Exactly.
Listen, it was a very different team back then. You know what we did the year before he came.
Yeah,
It's not like that anymore.
yeah. That's
We
what
would
I'm
be
saying.
begging to get him back.
The only two options is Klopp and Pep. Don't put
Yeah, but
Honest in there. I'm telling you.
but the issue is we have a board that these dudes are not going to work with. They're not going to
Exactly.
put. Why is Pep going to come back and deal with us and Uli Hoeneß and KHR? Why would he
Bro,
do that?
this is what I'm saying, and I think I said it last stream, dude. We need to bring back club legends into this board. We need to,
And I was telling
and
you,
not
Miroslav Closer and these guys, and you said, "Oh no, 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 Miroslav
Core, hold on,
Closer."
core,
No,
core,
no, no.
you are mixing my
Core,
words.
you wanted Closer to be the head coach, not a board
Core.
member.
You
Don't
said you
switch
want
up.
Core. You said you want Miroslav Klose as the fucking manager.
I was also saying Schweinsteiger as board member or something. I
I was
was
saying that
actually
too.
advising this.
Keep
Yeah,
my
but
you
legends
never
away
said
from here,
that.
man.
I don't mind if Klose gets a role in management or not as the fucking head manager. If he's like the part of the transfers and stuff for attacking talent, by all means. But you asked for him to be manager, that is something I could not get behind. But I'm saying,
Okay.
bro, if after this board, because I do think this board and we'll probably all get fired within 3-4 years. bro, it's time, dude. Bring the Schwein. Bro, bro, Al Bear has been involved with the club ever since he retired. Just give him a role at the club now.
Bro,
You know what
Uli
I mean?
Hoeneß is not leaving anytime soon until he passes away, unfortunately.
Which will be
Listen,
very
the
soon.
guy,
Mark my words. Which will be
the,
very soon. Mark my words. It will be very
but
soon.
I think though, at the end of the day, we have something to care about next season because if you look at this, it could have been worse. Like if we went for an Antonio Conte or a Pochettino, it's an unambitious signing. You know, you're going for the same thing. You have the experience, but that's all you're coming with. And as Tuchel showed, like how much does the experience matter if you're not a coach? You know what I mean? Conte is not a coach. Like Pochettino is not a coach. I still don't know how we got to that Champions League final. We saw Ten Hag and Pochettino in a fucking UCL semi.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And if you bring these dudes in, it's for me, they're proven failures. I'll take a gamble. I'll take a gamble any day of the week.
Yeah.
You have to. Sometimes you got to take a risk. It's the price you pay
So-
for all
so
the
you
mismanagement.
Take Ten Hag back if, let's say, they don't want him at United anymore, right?
Hell no. Keep that guy far away,
No,
far
no
away as
Ten Hag.
possible.
No.
Or did you
That
say
was
you
the
take Ten Hag back?
that was the dirtiest football I've ever seen United play.
No.
They
Okay,
finished
let's bring it
bottom.
back. So back to company before we end the company. So expectations. For me, my expectations for company is like I said, I said I don't care about the league, but you still need to challenge, right? Like I'm not taking a top 4 battle, but get us in a title race.
Yeah.
And my expectations, my Pokal, bro, I don't even know what to expect in the Pokal because Hansi Flick, Tuchel, and Nagelsmann all just vanished.
Flick won it the first season though.
Not in Hansi Flick's first season, but in the second season, I think it was hosting Kyle or however you
Oh,
say it.
second division team, man. That
Yeah,
was
they
a
beat
bad
us.
L.
What was it?
Actually,
3-1.
we went down to the wire with them. We went to
It was like we lost on penalties.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
something. Which is still. It
fuck.
doesn't even matter if it's penalties or not. It's embarrassing. So I'm not even sure what to expect in the Pokal. In the Champions League, dude, my expectations for company is quarterfinals minimum, or I don't even know, max or minimum. I think semis max, quarterfinals minimum. Like you have to make it to that stage. I'm sorry,
I think that's where he loses the Champions League. I think
but
that's where he gets
I-
exposed.
I'm so worried that because I forgot about the new format. I'm so worried. Will we even make it?
Exactly.
That's the thing.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
That's the thing. But the thing is, I think we will struggle against like City and Real Madrid, but with company coming, like I'm not worried about when we play a Barcelona or something, to be honest. I'm not worried about those teams.
I am a little bit because it's a wild card. You don't
Yeah.
know what you get with a wild card. It
Yeah.
could be good, it could be bad.
Yeah.
We just don't know. Like we don't have anything to base off company in Europe because he's never coached a team in Europe, like Champions League, Europa League. He's never done that, so we don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, so I don't know. Those are my expectations. Definitely we need to be the only 100% expectation is trophy. We need a trophy, dude. And ideally not the Pokal. Like I honestly don't give a shit about the Pokal. I've never given a shit about the Pokal. It needs to be the league or the Champions League, unfortunately. So company league. I
Good
think
luck, bro.
I don't know. I don't put it. I'm not saying it's impossible for him to win the league. I think it's more likely he can win the league than the Champions League for sure, though. 100%. That's just a fact.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Our last topic. I don't know if you guys were interested in it. Me and Core were going to talk about it. FIFA and 2K games. Me and Core we're going to talk about FIFA. My opinion on it is 2K games. If you did get the FIFA license and you're going to make a FIFA game, FIFA 2K25, no chance you revive the FIFA name. FIFA is dead. They made it into a microtransaction arcade game. You know, there's no real grind to getting a good team and ultimate team anymore. Pro clubs, let's be honest, pro clubs never banked on the quality of the gameplay. Pro clubs has always relied on friends going on together and making memories and, you know, joking around and having fun. It's never been about, you know, you could put pro clubs in Pro Evo and it would pop off. Like people would play Pro Evo for if they had a pro clubs feature. And no one really plays kickoff anymore. In career mode, like I feel like you've maximized what you can do in career mode. So for 2K men, I see people getting excited for a FIFA 2K25. I'm just looking at them like the issue is this the people who played the generation that played FIFA 8 to anywhere from FIFA 8 to FIFA 18 or 19. I'm 23 years old now, bro. I don't have time to pick up FIFA anymore and grind Ultimate Team. I just don't have the time. I don't have the interest. And there's a lot of people that just don't pick it up anymore. They have to pander to this new generation of TikTok kids, YouTube Shorts. You guys, why do we have YouTube Shorts? Because of TikTok kids. Why do we have TikTok? Because kids now only watch short form content. They need their attention grabbed. They need something exciting always to look forward to. And they can't. FIFA now represents that. Good cards all the time. Arcade style gameplay where it's always chaotic and there's no control and it's not actually feeling like football. It's impossible. They need to pander to TikTok kids for the future of FIFA. And for that, that's why I don't think the game is ever going to change or revive. Sure, 2K, at the very least, say 2K25 fixes the game and makes the game a lot more enjoyable. I think you still are bogged down by the fact that an Ultimate Team, and I'm focusing more on Ultimate Team because I've always been an Ultimate Team guy. You're always bogged down by the fact that you need to release all these good cards all the time. The grind aspect of FIFA isn't there. And for kids, for people who still play Ultimate Team and actually grind the game and don't spend money, you're probably always going to get beat by the 8-year-old kid that has spent $300 on the game and has all those good cards. So that's why I don't think FIFA can be revived. It's pandering to the younger loser, this brain rot generation that's coming up. So I think they're just screwed from the beginning. So maybe I think the first game, if there's a FIFA 2K25, I think the first game will potentially be like, oh, it's something new, some fresh ideas, and people will buy in and be excited. And then they'll eventually realize like it's the same shit, man. They're not catering to older fans or anything. They're catering to the little kids that are picking up the game now. So, Core.
Yeah.
FIFA, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I know you're very passionate about this.
Actually, guys, let me tell you my story about just the football video gaming world. In my in my world, my context. So for me, I always, whenever I turn on FC, I want to play 3 games. I really just want to play 3 games. And somehow, somewhere, there's always this DDA thing where it just makes me lose the game every single fucking time. And I'm like, how many games do I have to play to get a single win?
I've played a minute of EAFC. I haven't touched FIFA since FIFA 21.
Yeah. So like my problem more so with the game is that I just think that they need to we need a game that focuses more on gameplay. Like forget about all this face scan shit and all the other stuff in packs. Like I really don't care about the packs and all that. I care more so much about the gameplay. And
okay,
there was
cool.
that.
Let me when you're playing FIFA,
Mhm.
what is your primary mode? What mode do you usually play?
So
are you a career mode guy? Are you an Ultimate Team guy? Are you a kickoff guy?
So before I was a career mode guy, but now I'm an Ultimate Team guy.
Okay.
Yeah, but my problem with the FC thing is that FC when you play FC, right? If you play Ultimate, that's the highest difficulty in FC. I mean, in FIFA or FC, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And if you play Ultimate and Legendary, the AI is so against you. There's absolutely no space to utilize. And then there's mistakes where like, you defend, you tackle, you get the ball, and then next thing you know, it bounces back to the opponents and the opponents score. Defenders moving out of position automatically. You don't tell them to move out of position, but they move by themselves.
Yeah.
and it's like there's just such a glitchy, clunky, disgusting,
It doesn't
type
feel
of
like football. It's not football.
yeah. It's so arcadeish and doesn't feel like football at all. And I blame this on the high promotion thing they did, technology where the high promotion technology. I'll be really honest with you, man. Where they went to a pitch and they put like some stuff on the soccer players. When the soccer players were on the pitch, they were just like trying to, you know, like play like real life human beings, not knowing it actually hurt us. I think as gamers, I speak for all of us. I started playing FIFA in FIFA 08. That was my first FIFA,
Mm.
and I wasn't good at FIFA 08, but my actual FIFA that I was really good at is FIFA 10. FIFA 10 is when I really started getting really addicted to the game, getting really, into the game and so forth. There's just something about the name FIFA that makes a lot of fans want to play the game. And I just think that EA
EAFC,
really,
bro. It's like, what the heck
it's
is that?
yeah, like what the hell is that? Like I don't know what this is. I don't know what they're trying to do. I don't get it. I don't know why they're trying to be so different. And I think mainly for me as a soccer game, like can we just fucking go back to good gameplay? Like back in the days, FIFA, amazing gameplay. I don't care about how many face scans or new player faces or what's packs.
Bro, look, like remember they introduced like, oh, the player's hair moves when they run now. I don't give a
Yeah.
bro. Who gives a shit?
I really don't. I really don't. I
I
really
care
don't
that when
care.
I care that when I pass the ball to someone, it doesn't go. If I want to pass the ball to the right, I care that it doesn't actually go to the left. You know,
Exactly. Exactly. And I think for EA, man, I think they've been on the dumpsters for a while now. Like it's not only FIFA, like they've had some other games that hasn't gone so well too. But with the 2K thing, hey, we need it. I think we need it. And I'll tell you why we need it. Because at the moment, I think EA needs competition. For me, if UFL can get that game done, and then FIFA can get 2K, what that means is you're gonna have options and then goals. You're gonna have options. You're gonna have options to pick what games you want to play. And it won't just be like a two-horse race in terms of, oh, pick your poison. E-football, which is, to me, I'll be honest, that game is just I can't. I can't play It's just so robotic,
Konami is
fuzzy.
Konami's at.
Yeah, Konami just I'm sorry.
Konami is
Konami just
at.
I can't do that. Um and then FC where the gameplay is just trash, but they have the line, and that's another thing that a lot of my question to a lot of these gamers who want to compete with EA Sports FC is that how are you going to get those licenses? Because that's what I'm looking at. Like if I'm
You're gonna get
playing a
what?
game,
How are you gonna get
the
what?
the license, like if you can just get me the license and the gameplay, I'm fine. But I don't want to play with any club that's generic, and I don't know what like
I don't want to play as Bayern Munchkins. Like I want to play as
yeah,
yeah,
like
like the Pro Evo shit. Like Pro Evo has Man City Blue,
yeah,
Man
man, blue,
and that crap. Yeah.
yeah, like at Yorkshire
Yeah.
Town and all. Like I really don't want to play as that. I just feel they need to
Because you know
find a
what it is
way.
with having the actual licenses.
Mhm,
Yes, the gameplay can be good, but say the gameplay is good, but all of a
mhm.
sudden you don't have the license to all the teams. So you're playing as this gameplay, and the players they don't even have their real names, and the teams have different badges and different.
Badges. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know what it is, and even if the gameplay is good, it
Yeah.
just has to do with a feeling of legitimacy. It doesn't feel legit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that has been my problem. I just feel like the time is now to admit to ourselves that we can have we can have everything on board. Like you're gonna have to pick either one. It's either you want good graphics or you want good gameplay. And I want good gameplay. That's all I want. I want good gameplay and just give me the licenses, and that's pretty much it. You know, like FIFA 11, I love that game. 12, I love. The only problem that I had with 12 is, 12. Whenever, let's say, the defenders got the ball, they would kind of run back and try to clear the ball. I didn't understand that, but 12, 13, 14, 15, amazing game. Amazing. I love 15 so much. 15,
16 was
16,
good. 17 was good.
17 was good.
18 wasn't that good.
It wasn't that good, but I felt it was decent. It was
weird. I feel like FIFA 18 was a dip, and I personally think FIFA 19 was better than FIFA 18. But then FIFA 19, and you commented on my video, I think FIFA 19 was the shift year of, we're going the arcade route.
I agree. And that's what I'm saying. Like for me personally, the FIFA video games in the past, if EA really wants to, make sure that they're not in competition with anybody, they have to go back to that old route of making it all about gameplay, or find some means. I heard a report, and this was way back, and it stated that EA fired their employees, the employees who made all the way from FIFA 08 to a certain FIFA.
Yeah.
They fired those employees and they brought in a whole bunch of new employees. So I think that even corrupted the game even more, because for example, when you change game designers and when you change gameplay producers and you bring in a new gameplay producer, what makes you think he's gonna make it much better than the one that you had previously, when the one that you had previously was actually working?
Yeah.
You got what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just that. And another thing about the Ultimate Team thing is, like, please, fuck rivals. Fuck rivals, fuck foot champs, fuck all that. Like, I don't understand where this is coming from.
And that's, you know why they had to do rivals? Because they were going down this route of more cards, and to get the more cards, you need more opportunities to get packs. They had to go down the rivals route. In my opinion, remember back then it used to be divisions. I love divisions. I really liked the divisions. They were simple. Division 10 to Division 1. Nothing else, nothing more. And I think if they could have easily added rewards. Like, they could easily add rewards with the Division 10 to Division 1 system. But now with the foot rivals, I remember it became all these different ranks and everything.
Yeah.
It's just stupid. Just make it Division 10 to Division 1. And in my opinion, keep the foot champs. Keep the foot champs. People who want to play competitively on foot champs and go through that stress, go through that stress. If you don't, you go to your division and you try to rank up into your division 10 to 1. I mean, I don't think that's, but at the same time, when you're making a game, Core, we do have to understand is that the product can't always stay the same. You have to add new things and new features to, change it up.
And that is, and I think that is the mistake that they're making, Hokage, because when you say this, what that means is we're gonna have updates every single cycle, and when we have those updates, what ends up happening is gameplay gets affected. People don't see this, but it's actually true. Bro, 2 weeks ago, right? 2 weeks ago, the cutback, what's the cutback driven pass was working. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
they do another update, and where it's nerfed.
It's the
It's
gameplay,
totally
and
nerfed.
that's part of the arcade thing. They need to
Yeah.
keep changing up this gameplay for the new kids that are picking up the game because they get bored if it stays the same. They don't understand how to just stick to that. They need to keep getting entertained.
And
That's where it kills me, bro. When you in FIFA, because that's the thing, bro. In football, is there metas? There's no metas in football. Back then, FIFA from when Ultimate Team I think was FIFA 9 or something. From FIFA 9 to FIFA 17, 18, it was all about you could build your own team. There was no meta. You could have a fully Bundesliga team and beat everyone. You could have a mixture. You didn't have because in FIFA 19 that's where the shift happened. I remember FIFA 19, bro. I don't know if you remember the front post corner the front post corner hack with
yeah,
Zlatan. You use
yeah,
Zlatan or
yeah.
they start introducing metas and the issue with introducing metas and nerfing and buffing different players is you are changing the gameplay like you were saying, but then what happens to guys like me? Core, I'm guessing when you play Ultimate Team, you don't spend money, right?
No, so okay,
But do you spend
I'll
money?
tell
Do you
you.
spend money?
I'll tell you what I do. Let me tell you what I do. All right. So when I play Ultimate Team, right? Mainly, how I got a lot of my players in Ultimate Team, and how I got most of my players is I usually play a lot of games. Like I'll play like 3 games each day or so forth, and then I'll get packs. And through those packs is untradeable packs. So basically, I'll
Yeah,
get the packs and so forth,
yeah.
and I'll get these packs and put it in my team.
But you
But
don't spend money.
I don't spend money. But how the players that I play against, I know they spend money
Yeah, and that's what I'm
because
trying to get
those
at, Core.
cards.
This
Yeah.
is the point I was trying to get at.
Mhm.
When you introduce metas and this and that, and nerfing and buffing different things in the game, and
Yeah.
Core, they don't even notify us. They just do it and we figure it out because one day we'll open up the game and all of a sudden something that was working for me for 3 weeks, all of a
3 weeks.
sudden is just not
It's no
working.
more working. Yeah.
And the issue with that. Sorry, the issue I just muted. The issue with that
Oh
is
yeah.
for
Mhm.
guys like me and you who don't
Mhm.
spend money and play the
Yeah.
game and we grind the game, bro, we
Yeah.
build our whole entire club on the game playing this certain style, right? But
Yeah.
then when the meta hits, say after 2 months, a new meta hits and something else works, our
Mhm.
whole team is built around that meta. And we don't
Yeah.
have a club filled with 1,000 different players like the people who spend money to all of a sudden just change our teams to fit the new meta. So then we're
Right.
the ones that are screwed, and then we have to grind hard for 2 to 3 weeks to get the new meta players. You know what I
Right.
mean? I remember like in FIFA 19, for example, for 2 months, low center of gravity players with good dribbling, good composure, and good short passing and everything would be the meta, right? Guys like Insigne, Messi, and those guys, Bernardo
Mhm.
Silva. Then all of a sudden, 2 months later, oh, now it's all about having Zlatan and Haaland and big,
Yeah.
strong, fast midfielders and
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Big players. Well, I just built a team filled with small players with good dribbling. I don't just have a club full of and it's a team full of good players with high gold rated players in forms. I don't have a club filled with big tall players getting prepared for the meta. So now I got to go and grind 2 to 3 weeks. I have to go do
Mhm.
SBCs. I have to go do all this extra shit to now
Yeah.
catch up and change my team. And then
Yeah.
you know what's stupid about that? It forces you to play a certain way. You can't load up FIFA anymore.
Exactly.
Load up FIFA
Exactly.
now, and you can't play the way you want to play. Core, you know why? Core, you know why I loved FIFA 12, 13, 14, 15? Bro, back then, okay, let's just go back to FIFA 12, 11. You could be anyone with good silver players who had the decent stats. You could be anyone as long as you were fundamentally good at the game. Core just lagged out. I think Core's gonna try and join again. As long as you were fundamentally good at the game and how the gameplay was, you could field silver players, right? You could field non-rare gold players, and you could still play well. You could still play well. And gradually, I said in my video on this a couple days ago, gradually there was a shift. gradually the threshold that you needed, the threshold of player that you needed to succeed in FIFA increased. And now it's to the point where everyone needs to have legends. Everyone needs to have the best inform cards, the best promo players. Everyone needs to have. I think Core is back. Okay, Core is back. Core, I was just saying, back in FIFA 11, back in FIFA 12, you're able to play with silver players and beat anyone. And then slowly, as it came FIFA 14, 15, 16, slowly as the FIFAs went on, that minimum threshold of player you needed to win kept on increasing and increasing. And
Yeah.
now the minimum you need, bro, everyone needs legends. Everyone needs the best promo cards, the best road to the Champions League, the best
Yeah.
inform, the best rare gold players, 90, 89 rated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
threshold slowly increased. And now with metas and you needing such a high threshold team to play
Right,
well.
right now, it's even there's something called Team of the Season. So if you have these super Team of the Season packs, and then you have a lot of icons in your team, it's an automatic wrap. Like there's no way you can compete with that team.
And it's so easy to get these teams. Bro, Core, I remember FIFA 12, 13, 14. Bro, if you packed one team of the season in team of the season time, bro, you're a legend. You go to school to your friends. You guys, I packed the team of the season. Now it's oh, you don't even have the best team of the season. Oh, you only have team of the season 90. You only have team of the season 97 rated whoever. Oh, well, I have 99 rated Messi and this and that. I have bro, the threshold is too high. You can't but it all just comes back down to this. Core. We played FIFA back then. We got to load up, we got to build, and the teams didn't have to be too expensive, and we got to play how we wanted. Now the gameplay controls how you play. The metas controls how you play. Core, FIFA 21 was my last FIFA. I haven't played FIFA since FIFA 21. And the only reason I stopped playing FIFA 21 is because for the first time ever, as someone who never spent money on the game, I finally had packed Messi and a team of the year within the same week. I gave up. Bro, the gameplay, go Core. If you pack Messi and a team of the year, wouldn't your first instinct be, oh, I can't wait to use them? The gameplay was so shit. I just finally retired knowing that I finally packed Messi and I finally packed a team of the year. I didn't even want to play with them in the shitty gameplay. I didn't want to play with them in the shitty gameplay, dude. That's the last FIFA. After I packed those guys, FIFA 21, I was done. I was done because the gameplay was shit. And not HH. What the fuck? Core. I kid you not, Core. In FIFA 21, I would get on. I would play a couple hours with my friends. I kid you not. I wouldn't smile once while playing the game because it wasn't fucking fun. Even when I was winning. Even when I was winning, I'm like, well, it's cool. I'm scoring these goals, but I'm only scoring and winning because I'm taking advantage of the gameplay and leveraging the meta. I'm not playing how I want to play. So it's not fun, bro. It's a mess. And let's just circle back to 2K. I think it's too late to revive the FIFA title. I don't think you could. I don't think 2K, even if they improve the gameplay, right? They can't all of a sudden revert Ultimate Team back to the times where you had to grind properly.
No, they can't do that. That one is out of the question. But what they can do is
fix the gameplay. You can fix it.
You can fix the gameplay, and you could probably try to create a new mode that EAFC has not even thought about. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I mean by that is maybe I'm hearing something about online, like EA wants to do this online career mode thing.
Yeah.
Maybe you could do it better. You get what I'm saying? Maybe you could come up with something even much, much better than that. Or do something like pro clubs, but make it much, much better than what FC24 is giving. My problem with FC24 is it keeps feeding us trash. It just keeps feeding us trash. And they keep giving us these false promises, but they never really fulfill it. And that is why, for me, anything is better than FC24 right now. I don't care what anybody says. Like, anything's better because I can't stand eFootball. You know, neither can I stand FC20. So right now we only have two choices. You know, and one thing I also want to say too is I was gonna share my ultimate team squad with you. Give me a second. So do you ever think that we're gonna get that perfect football game ever? Because it's looking.
I don't think so. I think the best we were ever gonna get is the times from FIFA 12 to FIFA 17. I think
Mhm.
I don't think like how can you improve it? The gameplay made sense. And bro, FIFA 17 was a great blend. You know why FIFA
Yeah,
17 was a great blend?
I
Because
agree.
that was when Foot Champs was introduced, and now you could get these rewards in the red inform cards at the end of the month, right?
Yeah,
But remember, if you played Foot Champs in FIFA 17, bro, you could still dominate Foot Champs with 82 rated Jack Butland in goal and 81 rated N'Golo Kante in midfield.
yeah,
You could still dominate players with low rated rare goal cards.
I agree. Hmm.
That was FIFA 17 was really good. I didn't play it as much. I wish back then when it was I
Me
wish I
too.
played it more that year. I wish I did. I wish I did.
Me too. I really do think, and you know, FIFA 15. There was a time when they had Dumbaya,
Doumbia,
the
it
Dumbia.
was the Serie A trio. It was Gervinho,
Uh huh.
Ibarbo, and
Yeah,
Doumbia.
yeah, yeah,
You could beat anyone with that front three in FIFA
yeah,
15.
yeah, yeah,
Anyone, bro. If they have legends, they still call them legends back then.
yeah,
If you had legends, bro, don't worry, Gervinho will dunk on you.
yeah,
Doesn't don't
yeah,
matter.
yeah.
It makes
It's really really sad where he has come from. I think they've put themselves in a hole that I think they're kind of in their heads like, oh man, we can't get out because just a few weeks ago there was this thing on Twitter trending called boycott EA,
uh-huh.
and a lot of a lot of FIFA fans were just upset, so upset the way the game was going. Yeah, but I just, to be honest, man, like I just care about a good gameplay. Just give me good gameplay. Give me better, you know.
Just give me, bro. That's like probably the big thing.
Yeah,
Gameplay, bro. If I could get on and I could have fun playing the game, play the way I want to, use whatever players I want, not have to follow a meta, bro.
right,
That's already a huge improvement on where the games are going right now.
right now.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
And it's like even if even if you lose games with good gameplay,
Hmm.
I remember FIFA 15, 16, 17, bro. I would never rage. I would rage sometimes, but I would never get overly pissed off because I was still having fun. I lost playing the way I wanted to play, and there was no script.
Yeah,
With the FIFA games now, bro. I remember FIFA 21, bro. I'd lose games, and I know I'm better than that person. I would lose games, and dude,
exactly.
lose games, and you're like,
Mhm.
dude, that was obviously scripted. Obviously,
Scripted. Yeah,
and you know
yeah,
what's funny,
yeah,
bro? Gameplay. I remember FIFA 21. They're obviously the gameplay switches now with meta, bro. Mid game, the gameplay would switch on you.
yeah,
Mid game, so it's
yeah.
like, bro, I would lose and I would get salty and mad at the game because I know I deserve to win that game. I know I didn't lose because I suck. I lost because the
And
gameplay.
that is how I feel right now when I'm playing 24 right now. I feel that the whole time. Like I will get ample chances because of shit finishing, shit like just the defenders just moving out of position and not doing their jobs properly.
Yeah,
Like it's just you just get mind boggling like, but how does he score? But how
yeah,
does this person score? You know?
yeah.
I don't know what they can do to bring back this soccer community in terms of video gaming because it's very it's a very very
I don't
tough.
think I don't think they can core because I
Yeah.
know you still play the game, but dude,
Hmm.
a lot of people our age, bro. I don't know many people that play FIFA anymore that are my age.
No, the
I
thing
don't.
is the reason, like the people that play the FC 24, that's your age, right? That's my age and your age.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, we're both the same age. Sorry. Well, you're 24, right?
I'm like 20. I'm 23. You're like same age, around same age, right? So
Okay. Yeah. So, so people still play, but they play like, for example, they play the modes that they feel will be more enjoyable. They don't play Ultimate Team.
like pro clubs.
You get what I'm saying? So like pro clubs, yeah, pro clubs or
And the reason why pro
uh
clubs worked is pro
career
clubs
mode.
never
You get
pro
what I'm
clubs
saying?
was never yeah, pro and the reason why pro clubs still works is because pro clubs was never about the gameplay. Pro clubs was about going on with your friends and fucking around. That's what pro clubs was
Yeah,
never a fantastic like, oh, the gameplay's so good here. The
right.
idea of pro clubs was friends get on, you fuck around, you have fun, you make your
Yeah,
own character with a big nose and a big afro, and you name him some funny name and you go and play and
yeah,
mess around with each other. That's why pro clubs still works
yeah,
because no matter how bad the gameplay is, like if anything bad gameplay and scripting and bullshit, like the bullshit of FIFA gameplay, it kind of complements pro clubs. But in a mode like Foot
yeah,
Champs, not Foot Champs, in a mode like Ultimate Team, where you're dedicating your time all
yeah,
year round during the game to build your team and to get good at the
yeah,
game, it doesn't work.
yeah,
You need because the thing is
yeah.
the gameplay doesn't reward, in my opinion, and I said this in my video, it doesn't reward good players. It doesn't. It's
Mhm.
not rewarding to players who are actually good at the game
Mm.
with average teams. It rewards good players with great teams, and it rewards the little kids that are shit at the game with great teams. That's just how I
Mhm.
feel. That's I think like even in FIFA 18, I remember FIFA 18 is one of my least played FIFAs. I don't know. I think I was just busy that year. But FIFA 18, bro, I remember 81 rated Gabriel Jesus was. I think I got to like Division 3 with him as my striker the whole time.
Wow.
Like you can't do
Yeah.
that anymore, dude.
You
You
can't
can't
do it
with an
now.
81 rated striker. You can't. So it's I don't know. Let me ask you this, and then we'll end it there and end it here.
Yeah. Yeah.
If because it's not confirmed that 2K is
Feeling
making a
sleepy
FIFA
a little bit.
2K25.
But yeah.
What was that?
Now I said feeling sleepy a little bit, but yeah, go ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a quick question. Do you think, first of all, if 2K releases a FIFA game, will you buy it? And second, do you think that they'll be able to sustain a FIFA franchise and get people back? Two questions.
I will buy it. I will buy it because of I'm tired of being fed the same thing every single year. You get what I'm saying? Like the same BS every single year. And
Yeah,
two, I don't think they can bring back the gamers. But what I
yeah,
think they can do is they can give the gamers options. Something that I
yeah,
think is really lacking in the soccer video gaming world because
yeah.
there's just not a lot of options out there aside from the EFC
There's
and
FIFA.
football. Yeah,
Yeah, there's EAFC. There is Konami's eFootball. But then there's like Football Manager. But that's not really. You don't really play in that game. You just set up your team and do transfers and shit. So yeah, huh?
the next the other one that they are trying to create is UFL. UFL
Yeah,
is kind of the same concept as the Ultimate Team. It looks more Ultimate Team oriented. It's not
yeah.
like official license and so forth.
Yeah,
But that's going to be on the new gen. So that's going to be for the new gen type players. But I'm talking about for FIFA 2K and goals,
yeah,
you're going to need a massive these gamers back on your side
yeah.
because that's the two things with gameplay and license. Once you get those two things correct, we will play your game. But if not, and I'm not seeing those licenses, I'm kind of scratching my head, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, bro. That's the
Yep.
stream.
But
2.5.
all in all, man, let's see, man. Let's see.
Let's see.
I think this is good news for 2K.
Yeah. If it happens, because it's not fully confirmed. All right, that's 2.5 hours. Core's sleepy. Core needs
All
to go to
right.
sleep. Tomorrow,
See
big
you.
game. Dortmund, Real Madrid. We'll see what happens. Core thinks Dortmund's like 7-1. I'm saying
Yeah.
Dortmund 2-1. No. Core said Real Madrid 7-1 or something. I'm going
No,
Dortmund 2-1.
I said Roma did 5-1. Roma did
5-1.
5-1. Roma did
Same
5-1.
thing, basically. 5 goals.
Roma did
All right.
5-1.
Thanks for tuning in the stream. See you guys later.
Yeah.